800-476-6115. That's 800-476-6115.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Kylie, what's wrong?
I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away.
Albert can get me up to $10,000?
Exactly. Albert spots you in a pinch and helps you grow your money in the long run.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code READY to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code READY to borrow up to $10,000. Use code READY to borrow up to $10,000.
For everything your heart holds, Advent Health is here. Find nationally recognized heart care experts at floridaheartexperts.com.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
My name is Drew. Pronounced with the O.
It's In Your Face with Drew Garabo.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer, I want to see what he'll say next.
Live from the 102.5 The Bone Studios in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's Drew Garabo. Live.
It's red hot, baby. Red hot. Let's get this Friday started. You know what to do. Drew Garabo Live is about to take over your radio. Live from the Universal Orlando Radio Broadcast Center. Maurice back at home in St. Petersburg. I am Drew Garabo. This is Drew Garabo. Getting the show started today. Turn style. That's hitting me in all the right places, Maurice.
Wow.
Crank it up. I love this part. So good. And good afternoon to you. My name is Drew Garabo. As I said, his name is Maurice, and we are corresponding across the state of Florida, the most deadly highway in the United States of America, if I'm not mistaken, the stretch of Interstate 4 between Tampa and Orlando. At least it was a few years ago. But hey, I traversed it safely. Here I am to speak to you today, and it's a delight and pleasure to do so. How you doing, Maurice?
I am fine, and you just took a load off of my mind because you're a huge Turnstile fan.
Yeah.
I am a huge fan of the song Falling, but was very dismayed at the similarity to a Police song. But watching this video and watching the drummer and listening to his kind of like staccato drumming and the use of cymbals, he's clearly a fan of Copeland, and now all makes sense.
Yeah, dude, they've got a lot of different influences that you hear in their various songs, and they have so many different sounds, nuances, etc. They're a great band to dive into to prove that you're really never too old to learn new rock and roll.
Right,
and
yeah,
that's
absolutely.
the best thing. And you know, say what you will about the Grammys, a lot of people would not have chosen to dive into this band had they not won a Grammy for, I think, hard rock performance for that song Birds.
Nice.
They're unbelievable. Yeah, and they've been around. They've been doing it for years. Their fans have been supporting them, I think, for the better part of 10 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. You would think it was an overnight thing, but okay. Nice.
It's not. All right. So we'll talk music in a moment because I do want to get into Remind Me, the new U2 EP, which I listened to.
Yeah.
Did you guys talk about it on the entire EP on the Rock Show this past week?
We did a dive into each song on the Rock Show
Okay, good,
Saturday.
good. I can't wait because I've got some strong opinions. I don't know what you said about it, but I can't wait to get into this because.
Good.
Okay. I won't even tip my hand. But we are here at Universal Orlando for Mardi Gras, and if I may, hold on. Oh yeah. Give it 2 minutes. Where you can celebrate the spirit of New Orleans during the stunning Mardi Gras parade. We're going to be live on the air as the parade goes by. I'll be doing my best to describe the mayhem, if you will. If you're into food, which who isn't? If you aren't, you're weird. Savor Mardi Gras delights from around the world. 12 different countries represented through the various celebrations like Carnival, etc. From baked Cajun mac and cheese, a ham, brie, and berry crepe, beignets, pork schnitzel, pinchos de lechon, and more. It's all here at Mardi Gras at Universal Orlando going on until April 4th. You can save yourself 30% at Universal Orlando hotels if you're a pass holder. You probably knew that already. And you ready for their lineup of entertainment, Maurice?
Yes.
Tomorrow night, right here at Universal Orlando, included with your admission, you will get to see the very talented RuPaul Work It Girl.
Nice.
A DJ set from DJ RuPaul. Can't wait to see that. Then next week, this is one that you and I would have loved back in about 1989, and I think we'd love it just as much today, and that is not Damien, not Skip, not Bob, nor Rita. His name is Ziggy Marley, and he's out here at Mardi Gras on March 7th. We have a mutual respect for this dude and an enjoyment of that Tomorrow People and the album it was on. You know?
Absolutely. It's weird because I was listening to. I had Spotify doing a little reggae mix. Your boys came up twice in a couple of different incarnations. That you and John have Stick Figure, and then it was I forget the other group, but I love the name. It's like a weirder name, but. Then a Ziggy Marley song came up, and it's just weird because if you were to ask me, I would tell you Ziggy Marley's a one-hit wonder. But I don't,
Sure.
And that might be true, but he had a life. He still has a life and a career well beyond that first hit that he had in the 80s.
No question, but he definitely rode the wave of like UB40 and a couple of other bands that had a reggae-ish sound that was more palatable for the mainstream, and then, became a superstar in the reggae circuit. Nothing wrong with that. Some Marleys choose to do that. Some Marleys choose to knock up Lauryn Hill and play in the National Football League like Rohan did. I like to say, let a Marley be a Marley. Dan Marley was a basketball player for the Phoenix Suns and now coaches a college. No relation. He's a white dude, but he spells it differently. But I love Thunder Dan a lot. Anyway, the following week, Tyler Hubbard. Then I'm not real sure of the pronunciation. I just know people are into her big time. Bebe Rexha? Bebe Rexha? Bibi Rexha? Bebe, they did not provide a phonetic pronunciation for the radio personalities, so I'm going to Bebe Rexha that one. March 15th, Zed, a legend of the EDM scene, Zed with 2 Ds, not dead, as you may have heard, but actually here, Zed's not dead, baby. March 15th. March 21st, who doesn't love a little quirky Canadian theatrical rock in the form of Bare Naked Ladies? If I had $1 million, I'd spend it all on Bare Naked Ladies CDs, Maurice.
It's been 5 years since you looked at me. That's them, right?
2 weeks. Not 5 years would be. It's been No, 1 week. No, it's only been 1 week.
1 week, okay.
Yeah, which really, that's not a lot of time. The whole
It
premise
really
of the
isn't.
song is really, there's something faulty there. Like, it's been 1 week. Big deal. You're celebrating, singing about Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken, which I think is racially insensitive.
It really
through
is.
The prism of 2026. You know, I don't think I like that part. But I do like the part where he says, do it doggy style so we can both watch X-Files. Oh, no, that's The Bad Touch by the Bloodhound Gang.
Yeah, Bloodhound Gang.
Bloodhound Gang. And then March 28th, to round out the fun here at Mardi Gras at Universal Orlando, the All-American Rejects. I like them a lot. They're good live, too. So a lot of fun to be had out here. Now that I've got the business end of this taken care of, I do just want to ask you if you think it would be cool or not cool in the wake of the bad service I received last weekend, and I posted a tip that I left for a very subpar server, and it, 90% of the people seemed on board with what I did. The 10% very, very angry at me for posting that I shorted a server, even deservedly, on a gratuity. If the opposite were to occur, if we just had one of the most flawless dining experiences actually at a restaurant inside Universal Orlando, is it poor form? Is it untoward? Is it unsavory if I post a copy of the gratuity that I left for this young lady, Maurice?
It's your page. It's your receipt. It's your life. It's nobody's business if you decide to post a receight of a transaction.
I'm making it their business, Maurice. I'm forcing it into their eyes. I'm putting it on a page that they follow or look at. So I am forcing it upon people, foisting it, if you will.
Well, they have the option of closing their eyes or deleting you from as a friend.
It just seems like it might be DOUCHEY, and I don't want to do that.
You don't want to. So you don't want to put the business name out there.
Well, no, I just don't want to just take a snapshot of the gratuity and be like, oh, look what I did. But this lady did such a great, I don't know what your standards are when it comes to theme park dining. Mine are not sky high. You know what I mean? I've been coming to theme parks for a long time, and even at the best, like Universal Orlando, you got to remember you're in a theme park, right? So I keep my expectations reasonable. But man, I'll tell you, from the moment we walked up, this young lady, I kid you not, Macarena was her name. And I said, hey, Macarena. And then I went, hi. And I said, I bet you get that all the time. And then and she was just so welcoming right away. And then we ordered our food. It was amazing. Like the exact opposite of the situation I complained at length about last week. And as someone who tries so hard to bring the positive into this world more than the negative, I would be remiss and inauthentic if I didn't at least mention it. It was at Lombard Seafood and Grill right here in the park, and it was a spectacular experience. Like, no bones about it. It was just awesome. Sarah got a Bang Bang shrimp bowl, and the shrimp were like these giant Bang Bang shrimp. I got a salad, and it was amazing. So enough of that. Let's move on to this new U2 EP. I can't wait. I just want to go over the first two tracks because those, I think, sum it up for me, okay?
All right.
First track. Because I put it on earlier today. I don't know if you saw the U2 post that I reposted on Instagram, but this dude made an observation that I can't believe I've never even thought of before, and that was that U2 only puts out good albums when there is a Republican president.
Oh.
It started in 80 with Reagan, right, where they did Boy, October, War, Unforgettable Fire, Rattle and Hum, etc., right?
Right, correct.
That Joshua Tree, that was Reagan 80 to 88, all of that stuff. And then the Clinton years, terrible. But after Reagan, I think we had Bush for a couple of years, and he had Achtung Baby, spectacular.
Yeah.
And then after that, when Clinton was in the White House, they made some of that zoo pop garbage.
Zootopia. Yeah. But not a fan. That song, Lemon, oh, come on, man. That's their shiny, happy people.
But exactly, that is exactly it, because that song is just absolute garbage for a great band, REM. So then Bush gets in the White House again. I think older Bush, maybe, or younger Bush, or however it worked out. A Bush gets back in the White House, and they do All That You Can't Leave Behind or the Atomic Bomb, whichever one had that beautiful day. They do that. They're good again. And then, boom, we got Obama in the White House, and U2 just falls off a cliff. Same thing with Biden. They did that awful covers album where Bono sings worse versions of their.
There was that rarely if ever works out. Sting's the only one that successfully re-recorded certain songs.
Gross.
Yeah, it's not good.
Oh, what a lazy move too! Like, look how I've grown as a performer. Listen to this different spin I can put on my work when I was a younger man.
I'm not opposed to it if you want to put a more mature vibe on a song that you wrote really young and it can resonate differently, but it rarely ever works out.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this, I would rather have retreaded versions of songs that used to be good than this garbage EP that U2 just launched in the universe. And be thankful that they did not invade your iTunes library with it unsolicited, because this is terrible. The first song, I will say...
Can I say this?
Yes, go ahead.
There was one song that I was emphatic about that I thought was classic U2, and I loved, and I agree with the rest. I wouldn't call it hot garbage, but yeah.
I would. The first song sonically sounded like great U2 to me. Edge's guitars, Larry back on the drums, the first song out of the chute, that United States of America or whatever it's called, really good. Like Bono's voice can't quite do what Bono's voice is trying to do and used to be able to do, but he's given it the effort. And then number two
let me ask you, is that the one, and I pointed it out to Ethan, is that the one where like midway through you hear The Edge and that classic where the streets have no name kind of guitar jangle that kind of seeps its way in a little bit?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. But number two is the worst U2 song ever created that I've ever heard. It is embarrassing. It immediately, I wanted to take back all the nice things I said about the first track. Dude, that was awful. Awful. And so the rest of it sucked too. That really just ruined the listening experience for me. It was that bad. Please tell me you guys said the same thing.
Ethan was less enthused. I loved that one song that I referenced, and I also thought that the one that was kind of spoken word, I don't even know if it was legitimately a song, maybe then a bridge from one song to the next. I thought that was kind of cool. But it was, my statement was you need to get back to that jangly, shimmering guitar playing of The Edge that automatically lets you know it was U2. And it's interesting you referenced Beautiful Day. The beginning of, there are some songs that start out and within 15, 20 seconds it's going to be a great song. Beautiful Day with the orchestration and the keyboards, coming dun 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 dun. You just know, you're like, okay, this is going to be cool. This is what I want. And they don't do that anymore.
No, they haven't done that for about 20 years. And I don't know when people know that their favorite band is ready to hang it up. But, man, I want so much for there to be anything even tying to that old sentimentality of U2. But really, it's just an old and tired band with a great guitarist churning out mediocre crap.
I just don't, they were for all intents and purposes, they were a protest band.
That's why they do well under Republican regimes.
Correct. And I don't know that, and they created kind of a sound, and I just don't know that they're trying to find that place again, and I don't think it exists. I just don't think it exists.
No, that place is certainly not there. It probably hasn't been there for about 10 years.
And quite frankly, the world doesn't deserve a U2 right now. It was the right band at the right time.
No question.
And that time is gone.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Probably like the protest anthems back in the 70s when Nam was around, the ones that didn't last through the 70s.
Right, correct.
That's kind of U2 in the 80s, like standing up, no war. Okay, yeah, we still don't want war, but shut up, Grandpa. Let the younger kids, like Turnstile, take over. Yeah. If you'd like to join Maurice and me in conversation, you may. We don't take a ton of calls out here, but you can certainly, if you got something on your mind, 800-771-1025. What's weird is we don't have the number written down back in the studio, but I also don't have it written down here, and I had to think for a half a second. Is it 800-771-1025?
1-800-771-1025, yeah.
It is. Yeah, I know. I was wondering for a second in my head. Sometimes I go, is it 877? Is it 888? Is it 1-900? Remember when they used to show those commercials on TV too? How awkward is that? Like you're watching late night TV and they're like, do you want to party right now with a hot girl? Like, no, I'm watching TV. I want to watch TV. Like, no, leave me alone, lady. You put some clothes on. You'll catch the death of you. So you can join us if you so desire. I'll keep you informed and enthused sporadically with little Mardi Gras tidbits, little beignets, if you will. I like a good Mardi Gras experience without having to go to New Orleans, Louisiana. And so Universal really, really provides that. People milling about right now, getting ready for the festivities.
You have 2 calls. You want? Yeah, you ready?
Let's do it, Maurice. What the heck? Let's throw a caution to the wind and talk to some of these fine people.
Here's number 1.
Hello.
Hello, Drew. What's up?
Hi. What's your name?
This is Tiffany. How are you?
I'm good, Tiffany. Thank you. It's a pleasure to speak with you this afternoon. I'm in Orlando, Florida. Where are you?
I'm over here in Tampa, Florida. You know it, baby.
I do know it now that you told me. I didn't know it before, but I'm glad you told me because now I know it, baby.
Can you please, Drew, tell my daughter happy birthday? And believe it or not, I took her to Universal Studios for her 10th birthday.
Oh, I love that. 10 años. I love that so much. What's her name?
Her name is Aria.
Aria. Is that A-R-Y-A?
Correct. A-R-I-Y-A-H.
Oh, whoa. That was not correct at all. A-R-Y-A-A. Whew, man. That's Aria. Are you kidding me?
A-R-I-Y-A-H.
Okay.
She's actually listening to you right now.
Oh, sorry, I'm mangling your name on the radio, young lady. It's Aria. That's all we need to know, and it's a pleasure to speak with you. What's her favorite kind of music? What does she normally listen to, Mama?
She loves anything that's hip-hop.
Can you, Maurice, put on a little hip-hop lullaby beat for me, please? And I can bust out a little girl Aria out there. Do you speak Spanish? What's your ethnicity? What's going on over there? Where are you from? ¿De dónde país?
No, she doesn't speak Spanish.
Damn it. I mean, darn it to heck. Sorry
it's okay, Drew.
Sorry, I cursed. Terrible person over here, Tiffany. I'm terribly sorry.
Hold on, wait.
All right, Aria likes the hip-hop, and she's 10 years old. What can you tell me about her real quick? Do me a little Mad Libs hip-hop here.
And what would you like?
What do you like, girl?
What song do you like? What song? Don't be shy. I know now.
You like that
Drew,
Blippy? What are you
surprise
watching?
her.
You like that Blippy? You like Harry Potter? Like, what are you into? What do you like Roblox? What do you do?
Roblox.
You like Roblox? What else? Pulling teeth here. What's your favorite food?
She's a girly girl, Drew.
I got you.
Just looking for you to say happy birthday, Drew.
Okay, very good. What's your favorite food, Aria?
I really like ramen.
She likes ramen. I love ramen too. Roblox and ramen. Here we go. All right, Mo's gonna hang up on you. Turn up your radio. Give me that beat, Mo.
All right, here we
bust a
go.
little something. Oh. Okay. All right. That's an instrumental beat. Okay.
Yeah, it's instrumental.
All right. Yo. Yeah. It's a little fast though. Check it. That's a Daft Punk song or a Kanye song, isn't it, Maurice?
Kanye with Daft, I believe.
Yo, we got something in. I can't. Mo.
Too fast.
I can't flow over those.
Hold on.
Just type in rap instrumental beats
and let's go
and
here.
give me the first thing that comes up there. I can't.
Rap
I know Kanye. Kanye got that insane flow.
All right,
I can't be doing that to a little
That's
girl.
all right. All right, you want the first one that comes up?
Yeah, just whichever one. Just pop it on there. And this one's for you, Aria. 10th birthday. A decade. Check my flow. It's for you, Aria.
Oh, come on, guys.
Yeah, here we go.
Have to jump.
What?
If you never jump.
Okay. Fast forward through that. Yeah. Check it. This one's for you, Aria. I want to wish you a happy birthday in the worst way from the first day. Yeah. Aria, we got something in common. Both like slurping up that ramen. Garabo, you know I'm in control. Slurp the ramen from a wooden bowl. I got a wooden ladle too, and that it rocks. My girl Aria playing on Roblox. And yo, I say I got it made because Aria just celebrated her first decade. She got 10 years of experience under her belt. And you might see an elephant out on the veldt. Who else could make a veldt reference in their rhyme? Just Drew Garabo going like Corona and Lime. They the perfect complement to each other. Just like my father and my mother, that's D, yeah, D-E-E to the G-A-R-A-B-O. You can check me, cause you know I got the brainy flow. Happy birthday, Aria. Live from Universal Orlando. Let's see anybody else on the FM dial come close to that, fools.
Nice. Nicely done.
Thank you. People are going to think we set that up.
No, clearly you saw me fumbling through trying to find a proper beat. That was not a setup.
Just to throw him off the trace. We're going to have Mo stumble through a Kanye beat first, and then that was for you, Aria. Hope that made you have a happy 10th. Whew. All right, now let's take a caller who doesn't want anything from me but just a conversation, all right?
You're going to not be happy, but here we go.
Oh, God. Hello?
Yeah, I was calling about that U2 EP.
What did you think?
I think Mo can rattle and hum these nuts.
Might not be wrong. And there, ladies and gentlemen, is the alpha and the omega of Drew Garabo Live. That's pretty much what we do.
His call didn't even make any sense, as a lot of Steve's calls do.
I gotta say, Mo is one of my favorite. Not gonna lie, but I would expect no less of an opinion from a guy who farts in the studio when there's
rattle and hum.
Somebody in there.
Who is that? No, is that fake news?
All right, we're gonna be right back. I'm Drew. He's Maurice. I'm live at the Universal Orlando Radio Broadcast Center for Mardi Gras. You can get out here as well. Select nights, February 7th through April 4th. Universal Mardi Gras, international flavors of Carnival. Beautiful parade paying homage to the Big Easy. Live concerts by some of the biggest names in music, delicious food, and so much more. We'll be right back with Drew Garabo Live.
You're listening to Drew Garabo Live on 102.5 The Bone. The Drew Garabo Live featured cut of the day on the 102.5 The Bone app. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet. You could win a new Corvette from Stingray Chevrolet. Enter to win at StingrayChevroletRaffle.com. 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
A crash in Pinellas Drew Street eastbound toward North Betty Lane. Old Coachman northbound has a crash around 5th and 6th Street. In Hillsborough, crash 275 south around Howard Avenue. That has the left lane blocked. Car pointed in the other direction. Congestion northbound as well. No incidents to report, just standard slowdowns. This is Eric with traffic.
Hey, it's Drew Garabo. As a longtime Spectrum internet and mobile customer, I can tell you, Spectrum is the real deal. My home gets fast, reliable, fiber-powered internet with all the speed I need for streaming, working, and everything else. And with Spectrum Mobile running on America's fastest 5G network, I can stay connected anywhere I go. Plus, getting internet and mobile together saves me big. Switch today and see what Spectrum can do for you. Go to Spectrum.com to learn more. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and delivered by HFC.
You could win a new Corvette at the Florida Strawberry Festival from Stingray Chevrolet Plant City and Stingray Chevrolet Bartow. The 17th annual new vehicle raffle. This year, you could win a brand new 2026 Corvette Z06. Tickets still just $5. Every dollar benefits unity in the community. Enter at StingrayChevroletRaffle.com. Together, let's drive.
No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older. $5 per entry. Void where prohibited. Winner selected March 8th, 2026 at 5 p.m. EDT. All proceeds benefit Unity in the Community, Inc. See official rules for details.
This is Mav, Spokes-Eagle for Veteran Air, the home services company proud to serve you. Did you know eagles fly on water too? That's right. We use our wings like oars, like a feathered kayak. So if you need help with the water in your house, remember, Veteran Air has expert plumbers ready to cruise over and help with your emergencies and projects. For a limited time, you can get $50 off plumbing repairs of $250 or more. Learn more at veteranair.com.
Hey, it's Galvin, and I've got big news. Pelt Shoes is back, baby. If you don't know, Pelt Shoes is a homegrown shoe store that has been helping Tampa Bay get the perfect fit for nearly 70 years. Pelt has everything you need all in one store. Athletic shoes, dress shoes, shoes for her. Plus, if you whisper my name, Galvin, to any cashier at Pelt Shoes, you'll get 10% off of everything. If you can hear my voice, you're probably near a Pelt Shoes right now. Stop into Pelt's today and whisper, Galvin. And boom, 10% off everything. Pelt Shoes, a perfect fit.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey. This February, the key to your heart unlocks a brand new Toyota and savings on everything under the sun. Everything. Drive a new Tacoma for $289 per month with 4-year maintenance included. Because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey, we make it happen.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
Call 800-632-8895 for more details.
A family office is a team built to handle the 3 biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today, 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever. We have select new Kia models. 0% APR for 5 years. 0 down payment or 0 payments until spring. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you in another dealer's Kia. Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
I'm Ultima Morgan. Morgan & Morgan isn't just an injury firm. It's our family's life work. It's my husband, it's my sons, it's me. When we take a case, we see a family just like ours. $30 billion recovered is something I'm proud of. But what I'm really proud of are the families we stood beside. It's an honor to fight for you when you need our support the most. Morgan & Morgan, for the people and your family.
Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
For everything your heart holds, Advent Health is here. Find nationally recognized heart care experts at FloridaHeartExperts.com.
All Americans should do what they can to prepare for the future. Donald Trump Jr. here with an important message. More and more Americans are looking for ways to diversify their hard-earned money, and gold is the perfect solution. For example, a gold IRA from my trusted friends at the Birch Gold Group lets you diversify your IRA or 401k into physical gold with 0 taxes and 0 penalties. You stay in control with a tangible asset that's held value for thousands of years. And right now,
in Farah, anytime, Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delegato. Mostly cloudy skies overnight tonight, some fog and off and on showers rolling in from the Gulf. It'll be a mild night. We'll see lows in the mid-60s. Coming up on Saturday, showers, some fog early, and the rain gradually coming to an end with a high in the mid to upper 70s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Just made the announcement. Almost sold out immediately. Select lanes left for individuals, companies, etc. Go to theboneonline.com where you can make your donation to the Down Syndrome Association of Tampa Bay. They'll contact you and secure your lane, and boom, you've helped a great organization, and you're in for a day of incredible fun. You'll walk away smiling from ear to ear, a wonderful celebration of life with an extra chromosome. Most of my homies have extra chromies. Okay, not most, but a lot of my homies have extra chromies, and they're beautiful people, and it's awesome to be able to celebrate them at Down to Bowl 5, sponsored by Achieva Credit Union. Thanks again to David and Achieva for always being willing to sponsor these things when we do them. A lot of really great people and companies involved with putting this on, as we'll get into next week. And then from another opportunity to spend time with us, sending Garabo live broadcast at Valspar, something I've wanted to do for so long. I've broadcasted from many different locations. If I sound a bit different today, it's because I'm at the Universal Orlando Radio Broadcast Center. I just love their microphones and what they do to our voices, Maurice. I get to look at this meter in front of me and see the resonant bass just rising. And see when I'm speaking too loud and overdriving it and trying to keep it at that perfect level. Oh, professional broadcasting. It's amazing.
Beautiful.
Anyway, I've had the pleasure of broadcasting at many different locations throughout my radio career, from Universal Orlando, sporting events, etc. To be able to do one at a PGA event is really a dream come true. I want to work on my golf broadcasting voice. I've never had to use it before, but I really feel like if you just jack the mic up and you're like, hey, we can't really talk about the golf that's going on right now, but we can issue our opinions on relevant matters in the voice of a golf announcer. Sending in Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone Real Raw Radio. Maurice, he's got about an 18-footer right here lined up for birdie. A hush falls over the crowd as he draws the putter head back. Isn't that great?
Yeah. Cinderella story comes out of nowhere.
It's going to be difficult not to do Bill Murray from Caddyshack, Rodney Dangerfield from Caddyshack, Ted Knight from Caddyshack, Chevy Chase from Caddyshack, Lacey Underall, Danny Noonan, everybody
from
Caddyshack. From Caddyshack. Not Caddyshack 2, mind you. The voice that Dan Aykroyd uses to try to kind of mock the Bill Murray voice from the first one is just, it's so abrasive and so wrong on so many levels. It really does epitomize what's wrong with that movie. And go ahead.
Did you go into Caddyshack 2 knowing the cast, thinking that there was a chance it was going to be as much as good as you loved the first?
Oh, no. No. There are certain sequels that you know immediately you're not going to enjoy. I wouldn't watch it for a while. I waited till it was out on VHS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just wouldn't. Caddyshack then and now is just so sacred to me that I knew when I saw the cast, Jackie Mason, Dan Aykroyd, etc., I thought, I don't ever need to see this. And then a couple of years later, I think it was in a dollar bin at Farmore or something like that, and bought it, took it home, and watched it. And I was like, there's nothing redeemable about this movie. It's so bad.
I don't think that I've ever asked you this. Was it Caddyshack, that movie, that gave you an interest, a love of golf, or am I correct in believing that maybe you started late around the Orlando times when you thought maybe it would be a good networking tool? What got you your interest in golf?
These are great questions. No, despite my enjoyment of Caddyshack, I played tennis all through high school, never had an interest in any golf that wasn't mini golf. And then 2 words, Tiger Woods. When he exploded on the scene, I started paying more attention to golf on TV. And it's not like I got the idea like, ooh, I'm going to be able to play like that.
Right.
But he just changed the perception of it from something that old men did that was very boring to a new way of playing where you can envision these insane shots. I still can't even come close to what he pulled off. But, I got to see how beautiful it is out in nature. So I was at about 30-something years old. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give this a shot and see what it's like. And from the first time I went out there, I'm like, oh, okay, I get why dudes are into this. It's just great when you got a group of buddies, one buddy, you're by yourself, your best girl, doesn't matter who you're with, being out there in nature and with a solitary goal of trying to advance Whitey and make him go home. There's something zen-like about it for me, and I treasure it. I'm so bad at it. Like, I just can't get it right. One day I feel like it's all going to come together if I take time to go to the range. But like when I carve out time to go to the range, I challenge myself. I'm like, why are you doing this? You play golf once a month, maybe, and you're spending all this time so you'll be better at something you do once a month. Why not spend time getting better at your job, which you do 5 days a week? You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's hard to justify that kind of time.
Is it a situation where if you get better, you would play more?
Yeah, and that'd be bad for me because it's not a cheap sport to play. And even with radio hookups, it could be a bit costly habit, which I always found so not odd, but like unfortunate that when they do those first tee programs where they go into underprivileged neighborhoods and they teach those kids how to golf, that's great. It's empowering them and et cetera. But once they learn how to play, they can't afford. No one can afford to play. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to come up with equipment and greens fees and clothing and all that stuff. So it's weird. You know, you're really good at this thing that you just can't afford to do. Congratulations. But I guess there are programs that help them get on affordably, but I don't recommend it. It'll get in your vein like heroin, and you'll always be chasing the dragon of that elusive birdie that's going to come like one every 10 rounds,
Yeah.
So stupid. What a dumb habit. But I really do love it. But no, that's a great question. It was Tiger Woods, and I got all the Tiger Woods merch at the time, the shirts, thinking they were going to make me better, the shoes, thinking they were going to make me better. Spoiler, nothing did. None of it. Not one bit of it. And not to be able to escape from it, that would feel a bit. Not to be able to escape from it, that would feel a bit sweltering and smothering.
Yeah, no, listen. Would I be going there? No.
Hail to the no. All right, I'm going to throw the number out here. It's 800-771-1025. I am at Universal Orlando, the radio broadcast center for Universal Mardi Gras, running through April 4th. It's international flavors of Carnival, great musical acts, delicious food, and all of the Universal entertainment. I got to say, I am in such an exhilarated, great mood. I don't normally do this, but Bertie and I got here pretty early.
Right.
And we went by Men in Black after we had lunch right before the broadcast. I was almost late to go on with sending. I slid in just in time. And I did Men in Black. And I have to say, man, I haven't ridden that in 10 years.
Yeah.
That is a fun ride. Like, you have to shoot aliens and get a score. Way sleeper fun ride out here. And the lines were we walked right on. And when do you get to do that?
Yeah, very nice.
All right, let's take this call, and then I'm going to throw a question out there. I may even pop it on this caller because they respond so well to spontaneous questions. Hello, you're on Drew Garabo Live. He's Maurice. I'm Drew. We're live at the Universal Orlando Radio Broadcast Center. Who are you?
Good afternoon or good evening. This is Josh.
Hi, Josh. What's up, buddy?
I was just going to make a comment about the golf. I know you don't like it. I think I've mentioned it in the past, but because of the affordability alone, that's why you should try disc golf and get into that. A lot of listeners do play it, I believe.
Hold on one second. That's just so insulting that you would even bring that up while we're talking about grown-up golf. You're talking about throwing a perfectly good whammo frisbee in a trash can, man. They are not the same. Don't
dumb it down to just that, though.
They are not the same, sir. That is not golf.
Oh, no, I'm not comparing them.
No, certainly not. Yeah, that is throwing a frisbee into a trash can. There is nothing golf-like about it. Frisbees should be respected. They should not be disposed of in chain-link fence little trash cans attached to trees by patchouli-soaked hippies like yourself, sir.
I guess you could dumb down regular golf into just old people playing marbles, just shooting balls in the holes, if that's how you want to do it. But, it's people get the same enjoyment out of it.
No, they don't.
Believe it or not.
You don't get the same enjoyment that I do out of playing grown-up, big boy, real golf. You don't get that same enjoyment. When you throw a frisbee into a trash can, you go, yay, I just took a perfectly good flying disc and deposited it in a chain-link trash can. When I hit a good golf shot, you know what I think to myself? Thank God. But in all seriousness,
but it's cheaper, though. That is the one thing.
It is. Oh, believe me, it's cheaper. It's probably healthier for you, for your mental game, and physically. It's probably awesome. And I would seriously have no problem with it if you would stop calling it golf. Just call it trash can frisbee, and we're good to go. Not disc golf. There's nothing golf-like about it. You don't take a club in your hand and think about rotating your hips. You flick your wrists, and boom, you're going down the middle of the fairway. It's not golf.
Well,
Knock off.
I hope to see you out there someday.
Knock off.
I believe the term that was invented for it was froth, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't even like them sharing 3 letters with the king sport. I would just trash can Frisbee, and I'll stop my bashing of you fine people, which I've been doing on this radio station since 2012 or so. I think it was one of the first trademarks of Drew Garabo, or In Your Face with Drew Garabo, when they're like, what's the show about? Well, he thinks you're a terrible parent if you spank your kid, and disc golf is trash can Frisbee, and you're racist if you don't watch the NBA.
You have another call if you like.
Oh, sure. Why not?
There you go.
Hello, who are you, and why are you calling?
My name's Dave, man. I'm offended. I'd like to invite you out to our disc golf league where we all sit around and smoke pot and listen to fish and don't take baths, and we have no girlfriends. You would love it, Drew. We play Dungeons and Dragons and
I'll tell you
all
what.
the cool stuff. We watch.
Don't you
Star
disrespect
Wars.
the D&D community? They deserve better than to be lumped in with those friggin' goose-listening losers. D&D players at least are doing something that involves the imagination. They're not just throwing a Frisbee into a trash can. But thanks for the facetious call. 2 things I like: facetious phone calls and fajitas when I go out to eat at a Mexican restaurant. I think those 2 words really describe what I'm all about: facetious and fajitas. And they're almost, what's that word, homosexuals? 800-771-1025 is our number. So I want to ask you, okay, everybody's on social media, and the general consensus is Facebook is the one that just about everybody is on, right? We can all agree with that. For the last 20 years or so, it's been Facebook. It will probably always be Facebook.
It seems to be the most user-friendly right now,
Yeah, and always will be, because, your family pictures are there. You're related to your relatives on there. You can be yourself on there. And so this has happened a few times, and I never know what the right thing to do is, and it just happened recently. So I want to ask you, Mo, and I want to ask everybody listening right now, what is the right thing to do in this situation? You have a friend on social media, not just a social media friend, but a friend of yours in real life with whom you're connected on social media. You're not just friendly with each other. You consider this person a friend, right? Lady friend. And she breaks up with a dude, and you knew them as a couple. Breaks up with the dude, and not goes scorched earth, not even close, but just, I'm done with that chapter of my life. Moving on, setting goals for myself, blah, blah. All the female empowerment stuff that Taylor Swift made acceptable, which is good. But that whole, done with this chapter of my life, moving on, da-da-da-da. You're like, okay, hey, send a message. Hey, Sarah and I wish you the best. We always enjoy hanging out with you, blah, blah, blah. Cool, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Okay, cool. A month later, you see her tagged with the same dude, and it says they got married. Are you allowed as a friend? What can you just be curious as a friend, or are you allowed to just go, hey, what's the deal with that? Are you allowed to do that?
Sure. I don't see why not.
Feels a bit intrusive. Feels she's probably going through it in her own head right now. Doesn't need any probing questions. But I think if you make your stuff public, right? If you put it out there on Front Street,
right? Yeah,
people are going to be naturally curious. I don't want to interrogate anybody. I'm not looking to go Guantanamo Bay, but just a little curious. When you put your stuff out there and then act in direct opposite of that, I think it's natural for people to be a bit inquisitive. No?
Yeah, I would think that you could even do it in a way where you're not even kind of being inquisitive or asking a question. You'd be like, hey, I thought you guys broke up. And that's I think that person would well, it's a statement.
Oh, no, you're right. It's a statement.
Yeah,
no, you're right. Yeah.
And I think that person would probably welcome that as an avenue by which to then give you all the information you needed.
I need some tea spilled on this, Maurice, is what I'm saying. I'm very, very, I don't get invested in people's lives very much, but man, when someone puts their personal business out there on social media, it always gets my attention. I'm like, ooh, you like to overshare, don't you? And, and I think if they're going to do that, I think there should be a reasonable expectation of some line of questioning.
Yeah, I don't have any issue with, me. I'll just what the hell happened, man?
Yeah.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl, what you doing with your life?
Why you back with that loser?
Why? And he wasn't even a loser. Like, I like the guy.
Okay. Oh.
I was close.
No, you were not.
I was very close. I am at Universal Mardi Gras. Mo is back in St. Pete. Our number is 800-771-1025. If you'd like to join us, you can keep the good times rolling if you're out here at Universal, because City Walk and the hotels are great places to keep the party going after the parks close. There's a Mardi Gras after party, and Pat O'Brien's out here at City Walk, and the transformation of the Red Coconut Club into the Cursed Coconut Club. Do you think that's cursed or cursed? I would. It doesn't give me phonetic pronunciation again, but that's cursed, right?
Yeah, that's how I've always heard it. Cursed.
Cursed Coconut Club would make sense. Cursed Coconut Club would all. You know what would be even better? Curried Coconut Club. I think that's what we're going to make it. I love when they do that. It's a real kind of not a hidden gem, but a little out of the way gem at City Walk, the Red Coconut Club. And for all the events out here, whether it's Mardi Gras or Halloween Horror Nights a little bit later on, they transform it into something different. I love that they do that. They do everything right out here at Universal. It's true. From Bourbon Street beignets in the kitchen at the Hard Rock Hotel to Korean Cajun jambalaya. Here we go. Korean Cajun jambalaya. I guarantee you're going to have a good time out here at Universal Orlando Mardi Gras. Going on into April 4th, we got that RuPaul. Work it, girl. She going to be out here doing a DJ set tomorrow night. Hey, stars started to light up indeed. You get the jambalaya. You get that coffee with the chicory. You get them beignets, that gumbo, that etouffee. Go to universalorlando.com/Mardi Gras to laissez les bon temps brûlés. Keep the good times rolling, baby. That's exhausting.
It is.
Man, that is exhausting. But, I like playing around with musical beds, Mo. What can I tell you? 800-771-1025. If you'd like to join us in conversation, you may certainly do so. We're going to reset. Got something for you for the 8 o'clock hour, or 7
what?
No, 5 o'clock hour. What the hell?
Pump the brakes, kid, because I'll be out.
I'm not doing 8 o'clock on a Friday night.
8 o'clock hour.
Although I think we've got the Let's Get Real show, right? Are they live tonight? Do we ever know? We never know.
I never know. I think they should be.
I'm going to say I think they should be too, but are they? I'm going to go ahead and say they're live. Hopefully Shark and or Anthony are listening, and one or both will text me and let me know if they'll be on after us this evening. I would love to give them a little love. Sometimes on Friday night they do that Bolts on the Bone show, produced by Steve Versnick, which is really good. Highlights of the week. I know they use a lot of Senning versus Maroon in the weight loss challenge, which, by the way, will come to a conclusion on Monday on John's Senning show.
Really?
Oh, yeah. They're going to weigh in, and a winner will be declared. And I got to say, I'll give you a good parlay to go here. Take the over on weight lost by John Senning. Take the under on weight lost by Pat Maroon. Take John Senning to win, and take John Senning to cover the spread by at least 10 pounds.
Ooh, that might bust apart. Just by 10, at least 10?
Well,
yeah, you may be right.
Yeah, I mean, he has been busting his ass at Elevate Gym. Danielle has look what she's doing. Just real quick, no secret that Danielle's one of my favorite people on the planet, especially in radio. She's the first person I got to know in Cox Media Group. She helped me get my feet underneath me. She helped me work with Seth, for crying out loud. She's amazing. And what she's doing now for John physically at Elevate Gym and what she did for John on the air this week. Yeah. Man, I know he and I talked about it via text, but she has really taken his life and elevated it, no pun intended, significantly. And I have to say, it's such a pleasure to see. I think about this all the time when I hear them together. I listened to them when I was coming out of treatment. I think I had to fast for 24 hours, and it was late in the day after a procedure. I had to sit in recovery and Sarah finally scooped me up, and I remember we got a ton of Mission barbecue. We were coming out of a fast, coming out of a haze, and needed some comfort food, and we just got so much Mission barbecue. Didn't even want to eat it inside because I was so frail, and sat in Sarah's car and listened to Danielle and John down. It's hard for me to be unbiased because I'm a big fan of hers as a person, but I think as a radio personality, to see her evolution going from 97X to Magic, to think about her on the bone now, brings me a lot of joy and a lot of excitement. Who knows? Radio's a crazy place, as you know, Maurice.
I do, sir.
Yep. All right.
I know too much.
Yeah. Don't we both? All right. So when we come back, unfortunately, this story involves a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. I would not bring up a story like this if it were a Lightning player because of our connection to that franchise. We don't have the same one, quite frankly, with the Buccaneers. I'm a Bucs fan. Don't get me wrong. I love watching the team. There are some players that I consider friends. But at the same time, this kind of story comes out, and I think we would be negligent if we didn't talk about it and talk about the different angles of what you should do if you've been cheated on and what you maybe shouldn't do publicly. We'll get into that next as I'm at Universal Orlando for Mardi Gras. Maurice is in the studio at 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. It's Lightning Hockey on 102.5 The Bone. Tomorrow night, your Tampa Bay Lightning are at home at the Benchmark International Arena to take on the Buffalo Sabres. The game starts at 7 p.m. Don't miss a single game. Listen to every Lightning game all season right here on the official station of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw hockey. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
275 south at Howard Avenue, left lane blockage, earlier wreck. 275 south at Ashley Drive, on-ramp right lane is blocked here. Eastbound Causeway Boulevard, incident toward 301. Expect increased volume on all major routes, particularly due to weather. 275 south toward the toll, south of Pinellas Point will back you up considerably to 26th Avenue. This is Eric with traffic.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. Yes to transparent pricing with no dealer-installed options or inflated market adjustments you're forced to buy. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
What do you carry in your heart? Your hopes. Your dreams. The ones you love. For everything your heart holds, Advent Health's cardiovascular experts are here to map and repair it, strengthen and heal it, to carry you further than you ever expected, to help you feel whole. Visit FloridaHeartExperts.com.
Turn up the temperature tonight at the Gold Club, where Tampa Bay comes to play. The hottest lineup, the boldest atmosphere, with more VIP rooms, more stages, and more champagne rooms than any other club. Experience it for yourself at the Gold Club, 6222 East Adamo Drive.
When's the last time you shopped your insurance rates for your home or business? Let the experts at Italiano do it for you with a free annual insurance checkup. They represent many companies and can find the ones that fit you best. Home, auto, business, life. Call Italiano today. Don't overpay your premiums. Italiano does personal evaluations, which are the perfect coverage solution for your business. And they offer protection for every size business. It's tailor-made business insurance. ItalianoInsurance.com.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactile. Listen to me and mark your calendar now for Sunday, March 15th for Sharkapalooza, Second Amendment Festival and Range Day. It's a try before you buy. And all you...
Accident, call us.
Injured?
Accident, call us.
Injured? Dial pound for an office near you.
Come cheer on the victor as Victor Hovland defends his title and the Valspar Championship celebrates 25 years of premier PGA Tour golf action. with superstars galore and award-winning fan hospitality and family fun. March 17th through the 22nd at Innisbrook's Copperhead Course. Country stars Tyler Hubbard and Lee Brice co-headline the free Valspar Live concert presented by Chick-fil-A. Come celebrate 25 years of PGA Tour golf. Get your tickets and parking at ValsparChampionship.com.
Hey, Brandon Rhymes here. Top 1% Realtor team, Keller Williams Realty. Buy, sell, or invest in real estate, commercial or residential. 813-917-1894. ConsumerQB.com. 917-1894. ConsumerQB.com.
Mike Calta here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. Now is the time to get into Stingray Chevrolet and upgrade for less during their Stingray President's Day sale. To make room for new inventory, current models are on sale below market value, and they'll pay top dollar for your current vehicle. You can keep the cash, or you can use it to trade up and save even more. It's happening right now at Stingray Chevrolet. Visit stingraychevrolet.com or get in the big store on I-4 Exit 22 Plant City. Stingray Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Jackson Hewitt knows taxes are complicated, and with multiple jobs and tax forms, they're like Sonata complicated. Our no surprise pricing keeps things simple. Jackson Hewitt does your taxes for only $149 or less. And since we know all the new tax codes, you could get thousands back. So what are you waiting for? Hurry. File with Jackson Hewitt today for only $149 or less, guaranteed. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can choose the best coverage option for you. Because you know you. Like, you know you can't cook. You're not one of those people who say that they can, but when people come over for dinner, they find out the hard way, you can't. You can't even microwave popcorn, and that's literally just one button. Plus, measuring and patience are huge parts of cooking, and that's just not you. Only you know you. So get coverage options within your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Pricing coverage match limited by state law.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
For a Friday afternoon. Hopefully greeting you in good spirits as you depart your work for the weekend. Hope you're headed for a good one. Hope you're headed for a dry one. Hope they get great weather for the St. Pete Grand Prix in downtown St. Petersburg. Hope there is decent enough weather. That's all you can really hope for the Just Call Mo mini Masters that are taking place here in Orlando, Florida. I say here because that is where I am at the Universal Orlando Radio Broadcast Center for Universal Studios Mardi Gras, going on now until April 4th. There are phenomenal times to be had, great food. You can do the Mardi Gras float ride and dine experience, savory 3-course meal, and Mardi Gras float. But I've seen some unfortunate incidents happen with guests. But it is always a good time, and love to see you out here. And then we'll be back, hopefully, if we mind our P's and Q's. We'll be back in time for the premier theme park franchise in theme park.
That's right. I got you. I got it.
The premier Scream franchise, which is Halloween Horror Nights. Speaking of Scream franchise, before I go into what we're going to talk about in the 8 o'clock hour, is that a franchise worth diving into? Because I like going to the movies, and there isn't a lot at the movies that I want to go see. I challenge myself to take Sarah to see horror movies because that's always fun with your girl, to get some buttered popcorn, throw some M&Ms and Junior Mints on the top of that, and watch a scary movie. I saw that Scream 7 is out.
Dude, stop right there, Drew.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I just answered my own question. But I mean, I've not seen one of. I love a good horror movie. I even like a good horror franchise, like the Freddy Nightmare or Jason or Halloween, but is that a franchise even worth going back and diving into?
The original was a classic.
Okay.
The second was not a bad follow-up. But then there is not a story written in Hollywood that can stretch across 7 movies legitimately. There just isn't. You get 3 at the most, and then you start getting the diminishing returns.
You're not wrong. The Bourne franchise really petered out when they gave it over to Jeremy Renner, and then they brought Matt Damon back for that Jason Bourne one. But, man, those first 2 or 3, good Lord, those are good films. So good.
At the very least with those films, they're introducing new scenarios that can actually take the film in a different direction. When you're talking about a killer, and
don't give too much away. Come on, I just knew there was screaming. I didn't know there was any killing.
I mean, are we watching Halloween 12? Are we going?
No.
Are we going to that movie?
No. Hey, off the top of your head, no fear of Googling. How many Rocky movies total do you think there are? Like when you include everything, the Creeds of the world, the Rockies, etc. Off the top of your head, how many Rockies are there?
Okay, well, I know Rocky itself. He had 6, 7, 8, 9. I'd say 9.
I think it's more than that because you had Rocky 1 through 5, where you had Apollo Creed, Clubber Lang, you had Ivan Drago, Tommy Morrison,
right?
And then in Rocky Balboa, which was Rocky 6, I think that's where Creed's
was the last
kid
one.
Isn't that where Creed's kid came along, or was that the first Creed?
No, that
Creed's
was the first
came along?
Creed. Rocky Balboa, if I'm not mistaken.
Who'd he fight there?
Oh, damn, I couldn't.
Was he fighting Father Time? I think.
I think he was.
ARP membership,
But I do remember Rocky Balboa being really, really, really good.
I thought it was okay. Yeah, I remember not hating it. I just don't remember anything about it. Who his nemesis was, where Adrian. Adrian passed away like around what? Like one of the Creeds? Was she still around?
No,
I don't know that mousy broad.
I think she died in Rocky 5.
I think you might be right.
No.
Which was the one with his? Okay, it was 5 with his kid, right? His real kid,
5
Sage
was
Stallone,
yeah.
Where he's like home team, but then he wanted Tommy to be his.
In the one with Mr. T, Rocky 3.
No.
Yes, I'm almost.
No, Mickey died, I believe, in that. I'm assuming at some point in time in the Rocky movies he died. I know he became Rodney Dangerfield's bodyguard in Back to School. I don't get mad. He gets mad.
Yeah, that's it. That was a great.
Has that dude ever done anything else? Burt Young? Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Burt Viola, who was Curtis Armstrong. Booger was Mr. Pesto's girlfriend or boyfriend on Moonlighting, if you remember that show.
I remember the show, but I wouldn't remember that specific reference.
I'll just never forget Booger was on that show. I love that dude who plays Booger. I saw him on Stern. They were putting out a clip because of the death of Robert Carradine, and the two of them were appearing together to talk about the Revenge of the Nerds anniversary. And what a timeless film, man! It is sad that dude passed.
Absolutely.
But what great comedic genius he left us in at least the first 2. Revenge. Apollo get killed in the ring by that big-ass Russian.
Take him out like that.
What is celebratory Living in America by James Brown? What a range of emotions.
I know.
Delivered by black men in America, Maurice.
I will tell you this. Before he got his block knocked off, he did deliver one of the best lines in Rocky. Rocky goes, I thought he's about to get into it with Clubber Lang. And Rocky goes, I thought you told me to be cool. He goes, that was cool.
Just a terrible idea to put that old Apollo Creed in the ring against that gigantic beast of a man. All right, let's take a couple of calls. We love it when you people reach out to us. It is a beautiful Friday afternoon, and we're here. I'm in Orlando. Just 1 second, sir. I'm introducing you. If you just chill out a second, we'll talk to you, okay? I understand it's a bit abrupt. Nobody introduced you to the radio, but just vibe with us for a second, and I'll introduce you. All right, pal?
Yep.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Caller, go ahead.
I was just going to let y'all know that Adrian was already dead in Rocky Balboa, and he fought Antonio Tarver.
That's right. My high school classmate, Tony Tarver, who
Wait,
graduated.
your class group?
He sure was. Oak Ridge High School. He lived up the street from us. Real nice kid. Very funny kid. Actually did a Michael Jackson impersonation at a talent show. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Great call. Your social graces are everything. Tony Tarver.
I mean, who wasn't doing a Michael Jackson impersonation in high school?
I know. All you had to do is buy that jacket, get the sequin glove, and do a couple of moves like Corey Feldman, and you were good to go. But, yeah, Antonio Tarver was a super nice guy and then became a really great boxer. I think he was already Golden Gloves back then. And to see him rise to fame was pretty damn cool. He's a good dude. I'm really, really happy for his success. Always like to see fellow Oak Ridge Pioneers doing well.
Nice. Call him too?
All right, sure. Why not? That last one was so good and so informative and friendly and warm. Hello. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live. I'm in Orlando. Mo's in St. Pete. Where are you and who are you?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Preston. I'm in Wesley Chapel.
Hey, Press. How's the WC treating you tonight?
The WC, the Chap, it's doing well. It's a little rainy. It's a little wet, so I don't get to go on my evening bike ride, but that's okay.
Sorry, it's just God's way of saying you have better uses for your time, young man.
Yes, like calling up the Drew Garabo show.
See, exactly. If you were on a bike ride, we wouldn't get to hear from you right now. What's up?
Right? So, hey, I just wanted to say as a fellow foodie, have you tried Lombard's Seafood Grill out there in that little San Francisco Wharf-looking place at Universal?
Is this a setup call, Preston? Because
no.
I swear to you, because I
promise.
I ate there on the way to the show for the first time ever. I've been coming to Universal for 30 years and walking by Lombard Seafood Grill. I took a picture of their tuna crudo, posted about it, and had an unbelievably good experience there. With Sarah right before the show. It's great, yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I just re-upped my season passes last week, went there with my daughter on Saturday, and I had the vegan pasta. It was outstanding.
Oh, all right. I did not have vegan pasta. I had a delicious salad with some shrimp and an avocado and whatnot. It was fantastic. Sarah had the Bang Bang Shrimp Bowl, which was out of this world. But, yeah, that's so weird that you would call about that because I had never been there before, and I did for the first time before the show. Really set the tone for a jubilant mood and a rollicking good radio program so far today, Preston.
Well, yeah, I've been listening, and it's been outstanding. And I think you and Mo are just a great match. So anyway, I guess that's a little thunder taken away from my call here, not knowing that you literally went to Lombard's like today.
I could lie to you and be like, no, tell me more about this Lombard's. But it just so happens that I went there for the first time. Yeah, good times.
Yeah. Do you want to do a little role playing? We could do that.
Oh, all right. Yeah, sure. Oh, am I supposed to be a guy? Am I playing the guy who's not been to Lombard's?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Got it. I'm a method
Drew,
actor.
you ever been? Okay.
Right.
Drew, have you ever been to Lombard's?
Yeah, I just told you, Preston. I went there before the show. God, duh. Oh, right. Okay. I'm the guy who hasn't been to Lombard's ever before. Okay, I think I got it this time. And action.
But wait, you just said you did go to Lombard's.
No, remember I'm the guy who's pretending.
Preston.
I think we were just about to get it right. Hold on one second. It was a wacky bit on the radio we just did, Maurice, and I was giving myself a wacky radio bell. I just noticed there was one in the studio for the first time.
Nice.
Wacky radio. 800-771-1025.
You have two calls.
All right, let's take them. What the heck? You know there's nothing I enjoy more than mixing it up with some callers. Hello, person with a lot going on in the background. Who are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Oh, really good. What's your name, sir?
My name is Gus.
Pleasure to meet you, Gustavo. Drew Garabo here. He's Maurice.
Hey, nice to meet you guys. I just had a quick question for you, Drew.
See.
I'll give you my question, take it off the air. I want to know what's the best Deez Nuts jokes you've heard. Thank you, and I'll take it off.
Oh, man. I mean, how do you qualify the best? I mean, what is honestly? Okay, I'll answer that question honestly, sir. I try to answer most questions honestly, if not all. Okay, all. The best Deez Nuts joke I've ever heard would require someone getting Deez Nutted who considers himself not just a connoisseur, but expert level dojo runner, Deez Nuts ologist, and said know-it-all, getting got in the very format that he created an environment rich for Deez Nuts joke. That know-it-all, sanctimonious, obstinate, obnoxious person would be me, Drew R. Garabo, who got several years ago in the ultimate, best, greatest, funniest Deez Nuts setup ever. Was I the victim? I was. Did I deserve it? Good Lord, yes. This gentleman used me against me. Some moron tried to get me with the Deez Nuts joke, the same predictable setup, and I informed that gentleman why he failed and how he could not fail the next time. And I told him step by step on how to lure in someone on their guard like myself and then execute an ambush in the Deez Nuts realm. And this caller laid in wait for a good 70 minutes or so, then called the program, asked a question about who was better, Run DMC or Public Enemy. And the reason this nemesis of mine was the most exquisite I've ever experienced is because he knew how much I love to be right about things, to be perceived as smart about things. Because fact is, dear listener, I'm not a smart man. I just like to sound that way on the radio. And this guy knew that. And he knew that if he asked me an innocuous question like, who do I like better, Public Enemy or Run DMC, he knew I'd go into great detail about it, and he'd be able to lay in wait, just anticipating the trap that he set. And I went into why Run DMC, who I found first, introduced me to the gritty, grimy New York City urban blight rap music. I'm another, oh man, that, dear caller, named Gus, is the greatest Deez Nuts that I've ever encountered because I was the victim. Mm-hmm. What a moment, Maurice. What a moment. What a time to be alive. 800-771-1025 is the number. If we are done with calls for the moment, are we done with calls for the moment?
Oh, no, we have two if you want to go.
All right, let's do them, and then I promise I'm going to introduce something about a Buccaneers player.
There you go.
Hello, caller. Go ahead. Drew Garabo live here. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Brian.
Hi, Brian. Nice to speak with you today. I'm Drew. I'm live at Universal Orlando for Mardi Gras. Mo's back in the studio. What's happening?
Yeah, awesome, man. It's the second time I've called. Favorite part of my day, man, I get off at 5 o'clock is turn you guys on, man. I really look forward to it. I love you guys, man.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
You were talking about Sylvester Stallone, Rockies a while ago.
Yeah.
I had to do some research on him back in college a long time ago. I'm 47 years old. It was a long time ago. But found some pretty interesting stuff on how he wrote the script and tried to act in it, and they turned him down. And guess who, I don't know if you know this or not, but guess who was supposed to play the part? Not Sylvester Stallone, obviously. But a well-known actor was supposed to be Rocky Balboa.
I believe the studio wanted Lee Liberace to play Rocky Balboa. I'm probably right on that one. Gonna fly about that. No, no, I don't know. I don't know the answer.
It's Burt Reynolds.
Really? So Stallone really, like you said, had to fight to get that movie made, had to fight to play Rocky in that movie. It is ironically an underdog story about an underdog movie that got made.
He went to a Muhammad Ali fight in real life, and Muhammad Ali was supposed to fight this well-known boxer, and that boxer did not fight, so they just picked this random dude to fight Muhammad Ali, and that guy knocked him down.
Huh.
And that's how he started writing a movie. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, no, Burt Reynolds I don't think could have done. But then again, if you had come to me before Every Which Way But Loose and said, would you buy into Clint Eastwood as a bare-knuckle brawler with an orangutan best friend?
Come on, man.
I mean, look, that's one of my favorite movies of all time.
I'd have said, hell yeah.
Along with that.
Now, I'm not here to tell you, Every Which Way But Loose is not a cinematic masterpiece.
It's funny.
It is. Good. Right turn, Clyde. You remember his name, Maurice? You remember Clint Eastwood's name?
Oh, yes.
Every Which Way But Loose? Come on. Give it to me.
It's a weird name.
It is. It's a very weird name. You'll never run into anyone with this name, I guarantee it.
Every Which Way But Loose. What?
You got this.
Drexler?
Nope.
No. Okay, give
Weirder
it to
than that. Drexler was Gary Oldman in True Romance. Duh,
oh, yeah. That was Drexel.
Oh, yeah. It is Philo Beto.
Philo Beto. That's it.
Philo Beto and Ruth Gordon and what a film. What a film. And the sequel, Any Which Way You Can. That chemistry between Sandra Locke and Clint Eastwood, it was real. They were really partners in real life.
Yeah, he really tried to make her into a movie star.
Look, she was a fine movie star. She was Shelley Long before Shelley Long was Shelley Long.
She looked like she just stepped out of the shower, bony.
Wow, hurtful. She's probably dead. You should have some respect for her.
She's still around.
Okay, good. I hope she's not listening to the program in Sarasota, God's waiting room. Hey, thank you for the call, my man. I appreciate it. Have a great night, okay?
Yeah, I let him go. You got one more right there.
All right, let's do it. Hello, good afternoon.
The greatest Deez.
Sorry, what? Huh?
Danny Willett.
What?
Richard Sherman.
What is this guy talking about?
H.R. Puffin stuff.
What is this man talking about?
He started out with the greatest
Deez.
Sir? Are you working a bit?
You mute me when you know I'm right.
I know. I don't not only not know you're right. I don't know who you are and what you're doing. Who are you and what are you doing?
And he wasn't muted.
The greatest Deez came from Danny Willett.
You keep saying the same thing over. The greatest Deez or the greatest B's?
I think he said the greatest Deez, and I think he was trying.
The greatest Deez or the greatest B's?
I think he said the greatest Deez, and I think he was trying to reference the greatest Deez Nuts joke, maybe.
Danny Willett. I think that is to what he was referring.
That's a good one.
Richard Sherman, I'm not so sure about. Maybe Sherman. I have no reference there. But yes, sir. If it makes you happy to think you just got us in some way, by all means. I guess we just got. Boy, are we chagrined, Mo.
Yeah.
All right. One thing is for sure, man. We are out here at Universal Orlando Mardi Gras. Hold on. Let the good time roll from now until April 4th. The return of the fan favorite event, Universal Mardi Gras, International Flavors of Carnival. This year's celebration will have a spectacular parade that pays homage to Big Easy. A selection of more than 40 mouthwater, internationally inspired menu items, and on select nights, a little music by the biggest names like Zedd, All American Rejects, and tomorrow night, RuPaul. Yeah. Beads everywhere, a great parade, the vibrant spirit of New Orleans, and beautifully handcrafted floats every night. We'll be right back. I promise I'll throw out the story about the Buccaneers player who is dragged into a very ugly and unfortunate situation with an ex. You can join us by phone. Clearly, the bar is very low for what we consider to be an acceptable phone call. 800-771-1025. Maurice and I will return.
Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. Yes to transparent pricing with no dealer installed options or inflated market adjustments you're forced to buy. Come see why we are number one. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
This little piggy wasn't affected by the market. This little piggy had protected funds. This little piggy locked in college costs. This little piggy had a 1-year plan. And all the little piggies went wee to college.
much land. Before you know it, those tiny feet will be off to college. Save the smartest way with a Florida prepaid plan. Unlike a regular savings account, the funds are dedicated and guaranteed to cover tuition costs. So when they're ready to go, you are too. Save for their story. Prepaid 529 plans start at $29 a month. Enroll today.
Do you want free internet forever? Yeah, we thought so. That's why Spectrum is giving you just that. Free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines from Spectrum. No internet bills, no taxes, no late fees. Just fast fiber-powered internet. Call 833-901-0178 to find out how. But hurry, this deal won't last forever. Once more, 833-901-0178. Or visit spectrum.com/free forever to learn more.
Hi, I'm Ray.
ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. Mike Calta here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. Now is the time to get into Stingray Chevrolet and upgrade for less during their Stingray President's Day sale. To make room for new inventory, current models are on sale below market value, and they'll pay top dollar for your current vehicle. You can keep the cash, or you can use it to trade up and save even more. It's happening right now at Stingray Chevrolet. Visit stingraychevrolet.com or get in the big store on I-4 exit 22 Plant City. Stingray Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Are you looking for the best advice on home financing? Tune in every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock on 102.5 The Bone. With over 35 years in the mortgage business, the Loan Arranger is your key to smart financing.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
America, look around. Everywhere you go, prices are still high, rates have been whipsawing markets, and the debt and spending don't exactly scream stability. Experts say diversifying with intention is the #1 secret account that all American smart money uses to hedge against instability. Monetary Gold has been around since 2000, witnessing multiple economic setbacks. If you call now, Monetary Gold will cover up to a lifetime of your IRA fees on qualified accounts. Call Monetary Gold now at 877-NOW-GOLD. That's 877-NOW-GOLD. Performance may vary. You should always consult your financial and tax professional.
It's Kona Big Wave Spring Break. Grab your crew, catch the vibes, and party with us Sunday from 1 till 2:30 at Friendly Tavern on Gulf Boulevard in Reddington Shores. Win paddle boards, coolers, concert tickets, and more. Details at springbreaktampabay.com.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Mostly cloudy skies overnight tonight, some fog and off and on showers rolling in from the Gulf. It'll be a mild night. We'll see lows in the mid-60s. Coming up on Saturday, showers, some fog early, and the rain gradually coming to an end with a high in the mid to upper 70s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. That's right. Ain't no man but the bus brain. Don't dance, I'm a win with a jumpy change. No pain but a chisel change. Ain't no pain. Bring that back on the demo. Out here and enjoy Mardi Gras. I know we've had tickets to give away all week, and maybe we will in the next few weeks as well. Tons of food to have as well, and I got to try some jerk chicken that really, there's something about that jerk spice. You know, different spices hit you in different ways. Some people can really handle Indian. Some people can really handle, Asian, etc. Something about jerk spice really, really hits you in a way where you're like, jerk, that's hot. And I just had some jerk chicken that's part of their Mardi Gras menu. And I'm not going to lie, Maurice, it lit me on fire a little bit.
Good for you.
Let me on fire more than a little bit. And thanks to Paula out here at the RBC, as well as Clay, for keeping us on the radio. You want to join us in conversation? I got no problem with that. 800-771-1025. It is a Friday. Said it on Sending Show. I just want to say it right here as well. Chase, if you're listening, buddy, just want to let you know everybody's thinking about you. One of our own fell ill shortly after our radiothon for the Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital Foundation, where we raised a couple $100,000. And then almost immediately, our buddy Chase in the place, who has put together some great snackable video content for The Bone, from his work on Sending Show to all the shows, really. He's done some clips for us and really caught fire with The Bone Instagram and social media, just got engaged. And, unfortunately, I know all too well, this is how these things happen. You're on top of the world until you're not. Everything is going smoothly and coming up roses until it's not. And that's why you got to enjoy the good times while they're here. That's why I preach gratitude for every single morning and every day that you don't get a critical diagnosis or a earth-shattering piece of medical news. Every day that doesn't happen to you, you got something to be thankful for.
Yeah.
And Chase is 28 years old and is suffering from something that is affecting way too many young people. Colon cancer. I thought I was texting with a fellow survivor earlier today, talking about the unfairness of it all, because I found out that somebody else I know has just entered the unfortunate club of testicular cancer. So I was kind of giving him some pointers on what I went through and stuff. And I truly believe that we are all finally falling victim to the nasty stuff that they've been putting in our food for decades now. I thoroughly believe that is what is causing the tidal wave, the tsunami, if you will, of cancer cases among younger people these past 5, 10, 15 years. It's insane to me, the amount of young people contracting this disease. It is so cruel. It is so unfair. And I just can't help but think that the unscrupulous just can't help but think that plays a part. And, look, I fully believe that humans are certainly not the fertilization just like us, building skyscrapers, AI, technology, industrial revolution, all of that, and it all got wiped out, whether it was a disease, a series of diseases, an asteroid, whatever. Something happened to wipe them out. Everything started over again, and boom, here we are in this current incarnation of it. And guess what? Within 1,000 years or so, couple of thousand years, we're gone, and the next thing's going to take over. This planet is going to survive all of that, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does.
What a happy thought for a Friday, isn't it?
Well,
cheers.
Let me add something else onto that.
All right.
Got some breaking news.
You farted again.
That's fake news.
Oh, sorry.
Breaking news. R.I.P. Mr. Neil Sedaka.
No.
Yep.
No.
Mr. Neil Sedaka. Now, 87. So, he had some years.
Well, let's give him a proper, what do they call it? The 9th Street Brigade. What do they call the death march in New Orleans that they do? There's a name for it. Not a proper.
The Popeyes high step.
What? That's no. What the?
You see the brothers carrying the casket and they high step it.
Popeyes. Yeah, we gonna say a glorious welcome to the next stage of your life, Neil Sedaka. You brought the world some very bland, predictable music, but you deserve a proper send-off anyway. We're gonna give you one. Get on down here to Mardi Gras 2026 at New Orleans, here, Universal Orlando. You get to see musical acts like RuPaul tomorrow night, All-American Rejects on March 28th. And you can keep the good times rolling at City Walk in the hotel. Sorry, I was just trying to counteract the sadness of Neil Sedaka passing.
All right. Now, obviously, I know the name. Obviously, you know the name. I had to look it up. If you just off the street said, give me a Neil Sedaka song, I wouldn't have been able to give you one.
All right, hold on. I'm not Googling.
I trust you.
I want to say, like, did he do I Never Promised You a Rose Garden?
No, not.
Did he do Neil Sedaka? Hungry Eyes. Hungry Eyes.
No.
I'm gonna take a by surprise. Did he do Naughty Naughty?
No, that was John Parr.
Okay, yeah. Keep on Rocking in the Free World. That's Neil Young.
Neil Young, yeah.
Okay,
wasn't Linda Ronstadt.
No, I think it was Linda Ronstadt. I don't know. I don't know a single. I mean, I know. Did Sedaka write that song?
I believe he did.
Like the musical arrangement where he's like, I mean, if he did, that's a genius because to know to have the dudes go, a wee mo wep, a wee mo wep, a wee mo wep, and then while the guy's going, wee. I got to find out if he wrote that.
Yes, here's a song you'll know. I know this song.
All right.
Breaking up is hard to do. Don't take your
What 1980s classic featured that in a breakup song montage scene? A 1980s classic film.
You got
One of the most quotable films on the planet. It should be in your top 10 if you lived through the 1980s and you loved quirky comedies. It should be in your top 10 list. It was that song that caused the protagonist of the film to rip his car stereo out and throw it out the window.
Oh.
Because you heard it go, breaking up is out. Come on. Come on.
Not Valley Girl.
Certainly not. 800-771-1025 if you know the answer before Maurice. I'd love for you to beat him on this one. No fair Googling.
Yeah. But yes, Neil Sedaka did not write The Lion Sleeps Tonight. It was originally written in 1939 by South African musician Solomon Linda, later adapted by various artists with the 1961 English version popularized by the Tokens.
Tokens, indeed. Now, wait a minute. That song was written in what year? 1939?
1939. Yeah, well,
what a timeless classic.
What else did you have to write about 1939?
Well, I guess especially in South Africa.
Yeah, exactly. You probably saw a lot of lions, man.
And they were sleeping.
Exactly.
It was probably a South African dude who was like, I need something to do while these lions are sleeping tonight. Like, we can write songs now because if we were trying to write them during the day, these lions will eat us.
Yeah.
But, we can write this song because the lion sleeps tonight.
Exactly.
That lion's going to wake his ass up if you keep going, wee!
And guess what? Solomon was a brother. Yes, he was.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Written by
a black gentleman wrote The Lion Sleeps Tonight.
Exactly.
Well, that's beautiful. Beautiful. What better man to describe the sleeping of a lion tonight than a true black South African?
I'm very uncomfortable with the direction of this conversation.
I am honoring Mother Africa and saying that it is beautiful that a white man did not come along and steal such a beautiful anthem and sentiment that the lion is sleeping tonight.
South Africa is not Mother Africa.
Excuse me, South Africa is Africa too? I ain't going to play there because I boycott Sun City. I ain't taking that Sun City money.
You got 2 calls if you want.
Fine, Maurice. Then I'm going to get to that Tampa Bay Buccaneers story that I've been teasing. 800-771-1025. Good afternoon. It's a Friday on Drew Garabo Live. I'm at Universal Orlando. You're probably not. Who are you?
This is Dave, and I figure since the bar was low, I'd call today.
Thank you, Dave.
Bad Blood. Bad Blood is a Neil Sedaka song that was a hit. Remember that one, Bad Blood?
I don't, but if you say it a couple more times, I might.
Bad Blood, Drew.
Again? I don't remember. No, I don't know Bad Blood. How did Bad Blood go? Bad Blood.
What you gonna do? Hold on.
What you gonna do when you're bleeding on you?
See if I can
Bad Blood?
Hold on. He says it was a hit.
Sounds like a rap song.
It comes right up when I type in Bad Blood.
Bad Bonnie.
Here you go.
All right, Bad Blood. Neil Sedaka. This week on Bad Blood. Detective Rock Strongwell.
Oh, it comes from 75, and you can hear that.
Ooh. I don't hate this at all.
Really?
More than you could chew.
Sounds like he was jealous of the success of Elton John and decided to copy him.
It does kind of sound like a Timu version of Elton John.
Yeah.
Like Elton Jim. All right.
Yeah.
They did call Neil Sedaka the poor man's Elton John.
I don't think anybody ever called him that.
I just did, Maurice. So, you heard it on the radio.
Neil Sedaka wishes somebody called him the bad.
Well, you know what? In death, his wish came true. For a radio broadcaster has finally called Neil Sedaka a poor man's Elton John. May he rest in peace, Neil Sedaka. February 27th, 2026. The show goes on because Neil would have wanted it that way.
Absolutely.
We still have somebody else on hold.
Yes, we have a couple of more calls. Yeah,
I don't they have bad blood for us.
Yeah.
Hello, who are you?
Hey, Drew, it's Orlando from Tampa. How are y'all doing?
Whoa. Well, you're Orlando from Tampa, and I'm coming to you from Orlando to Tampa.
How you guys doing tonight? Love the show.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm a
Appreciate
first-time
that.
caller, long-time listener.
Oh, thank you, buddy. It's great to talk to Orlando while I'm in Orlando, and you're in Tampa because you're Orlando from Tampa, and I'm from Tampa, but originally from Orlando, and now I'm in Orlando.
Mr. Drew, I need your help.
I'm here for you.
So there is, on your intro to the show, there was a song that plays for like 2 or 3 seconds, and it's a rock song, and I want to know the name of it.
I guarantee you the song to which you are referring is a song by Jimmy Eat. Ooh, is this a Deez Nuts joke?
No.
Okay, good.
Every time I hear the show come on, I'm like, man, what is that song? Because it goes down and
where it's like standing in the back, looking around. That one?
Yeah. That's it.
Mo, would you please play for this fine gentleman, Jimmy Eat World? The song is called A Praise, Praise Chorus. And we used to use it for our intro song. It's just an upbeat song about taking advantage of life. And I never really realized how prophetic it would be one day.
Hold on.
But I wanted to encourage people with like an uplifting song with a positive message to start the show. So we started playing Jimmy Eat World, A Praise Chorus. And I think this is the one to which you were referring, correct?
Yeah, that's it.
Hell yeah. Have yourself a great afternoon, Orlando.
You too, Mr. Drew. We'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good, bud. Crank that on up, Maurice, for part two.
Yeah.
Over and over. What a jam. Oh, thanks for asking, Orlando. All right, are we good on calls for a while?
You got 2 on hold. It's up to you.
Oh, my God. So I'm a slave to these people.
All right,
go ahead.
Here's number 1.
I'm a slave for you. Hello.
Hello, this is the Viking guy here.
That Viking guy there. How you doing, pal?
From Minnesota. Hey, I just wanted to clarify one thing. Don't it make my brown eyes blue? That was done by Loretta Lynn's daughter, Crystal Gale.
That's it, yeah.
All right, coal miner's daughter. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And then, Drew, have you ever heard of Quinn Hughes?
I think so.
Yeah, he plays for the Minnesota Wild. He's the one that put the goal in and beat Sweden, and then so that we could go on and get the gold, man.
That's awesome. Hell yeah, Quinn Hughes.
Yeah, that's Jack Hughes' brother, man. All right, I just want to call in. I love the show. God bless y'all.
Thank you, buddy. God bless you, Viking guy. Appreciate that very much. Yay, hockey.
By the way, Crystal Gale, babe. Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know she was Loretta Lynn's daughter.
Let me verify that. Because I was unaware of that. Is Crystal Gale
Boy, that coal miner's daughter with Sissy Spacek. What a film. Sissy Spacek, underrated actress for sure.
Absolutely.
We grew up with some great female actresses, and Sissy Spacek, one of them.
Crystal Gale is not Loretta Lynn's daughter. She is her younger sister.
Oh my!
Wow!
Wait, hold on. Crystal Gale's Loretta Lynn's sister.
Crystal Gale is her younger sister, Loretta Lynn's younger sister.
I'll be hornswoggled.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, we learn something new every day right here on Drew Garabo Live. And that is one of the things. Next thing you know, you're going to tell me Donnie is Marie Osmond's brother.
I love, you probably touch people's lives way more than you know in such great ways. And also in everything in huge ways. And I know that's the whole station. But you as a person, just how you talk, is fantastic, man.
Thank you. That's very nice of you to say. I really appreciate that, man. It's a trip to be able to share a voice with the community, and I don't want anything out of this radio program than to provide comfort and joy to people who might need it, whether they had a rough situation like you, rough day at work, just need a little pick-me-up at the end of the day. It's a tremendous honor to be able to do this for a living, man. So thank you. I'm so sorry about your brother, and I'm honored that you allowed my words to hopefully get you in a little bit better of a place, dude.
Yeah, for sure. And and it's a little bit every day, you know. Little big ways, they all matter. So thank you.
Thanks.
I
What's his
really
name?
appreciate what you guys do.
What was his name?
Josh.
His name was Josh?
Yeah.
Can we give a little second line funeral march for Josh, like a little celebratory Mardi Gras type, uplifting send off to Josh, even though it was 10 years ago?
I love that.
Let's go. Yeah! Oh my gosh, we're gonna say goodbye to Josh. We're gonna say a little R.I.P. little welcome to the next stage of life for you, Josh. You have shoveled off this mortal coil and said hello to the hereafter. Laissez-les bon temps rouler, brethren. Yeah! Go get yourself a little etouffee, the buffet in the afterlife. Go get yourself a little crawfish, little jambalaya, little squeezed tail and Sunday. Yeah! I think they got it right in Creole culture where they make death a celebration. They do that little second line parade. They play a little dirge and respectfully say goodbye to the fallen. I think they kind of get it right when it comes to celebrating the next stage. You know, Maurice?
Do they speak gibberish like you did in the middle of that?
That's culturally insensitive. That's Creole.
Is that what that was?
It's Creole.
Sound like gibberish.
And gibberish, insulting to a whole race of people, but that's just how you are. No decorum. Passing gas when other people are trying to eat in the workplace. I'm currently looking at police officers on motorcycles driving down the main road in Universal Orlando, clearing the streets and getting ready for these 12 handcrafted floats that are going to roll on by. This is going to be super exciting. I think if we got a minute during this break, I'm going to go pop on Instagram Live so you can kind of see the Mardi Gras parade on my Instagram. It's DREWGARABO. If you want to go check it out, I'll do that during this break. And then when we come back, guess what, Mo? We're going to actually talk about this story about a Buccaneers player and how he found himself in a very unfortunate public situation regarding an ex and how the relationship ended. I can't tease this story enough without actually paying off. And we'll get into that next on Drew Garabo Live.
You're listening to Drew Garabo Live on 102.5 The Bone. Come roll with us for 102.5 The Bone and Drew Garabo Live's Down to Bowl. The 5th annual Down to Bowl event is happening Saturday, March 21st from noon to 3 p.m. at Pin Chasers Veterans Location. Join Drew Garabo Live for a great time, raising money for a great cause, with all of the proceeds going to the Down Syndrome Association of Tampa Bay. Head to theboneonline.com now to register and find out how you can come roll with us. The 5th annual Down to Bowl with Drew Garabo Live and 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Achieva Credit Union. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Hillsborough, I-4 West ramp from the Selman Connector, we have a disabled vehicle with the on-ramp right lane taken up. The Selman itself, westbound delayed toward Hyde Park. Still 3 left lanes blocked in Pinellas. 275 south at Roosevelt, earlier crash. McMullen Booth, northbound crash at Curlew Road. Curlew also congested eastbound at Landmark Drive. Your aforementioned delays remain on your main routes. This is Eric with traffic.
Rear-ended by a dump truck. A man suffered brain damage no MRI could detect. Farah and Farah used expert medical evidence to uncover the rare condition and secured $5.7 million. Let Farah cook, Tampa.
It's time for a clean slate at Crown Honda. We're clearing the lot of all past year's Honda models. Like a new Honda Civic LX, just $219 a month. Or a new Honda Accord LX, only $209 a month. But hurry, the clean slate sale runs this month only. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service.
Call 800-722-6439 for complete details.
Are you thinking about getting engaged or finally get purchase? And with gold prices at
From toilet and dishwasher issues, tripping breakers, and even washer and dryer repair, Badger Bob's does it all. Proudly serving Tampa and the Sun Coast. Go to BadgerBobs.com and give us a call. Badger Bob's. Funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are. BadgerBobs.com.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1309294.
Brandon Honda is having its biggest used car event of the entire year. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now at Brandon Honda, get certified pre-owned vehicles from $6,900, backed up with a real nationwide lifetime warranty. Get CRVs from $15,000, HRVs $14,000, Accords $12,000, and get certified Civics from an incredible $9,000. We're approving all credit applications, plus make no payments for 90 days. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-527-9308 for more information.
Let's talk seafood. You know, I spend so much time talking about the ribeyes and the tri-tips that I love cooking up from Wild Fork. I don't spend enough time talking about the great seafood. One of the sleeper items I love to get for a little snack is the pepper-cracked smoked salmon. Great for a little treat. They've got sockeye Alaskan salmon as well. The grouper is amazing. That Chilean sea bass. Get the lemon butter sauce. You will not regret it. And they've got all the sauces, sides, and seasonings to go right along with it right there at Wild Fork. You can order online or get into the store in West Chase, South Tampa, or St. Pete on 4th Street North. Always online at wildforkfoods.com.
All Americans should do what they can to prepare for the future. Donald Trump Jr. here with an important message. More and more Americans are looking for ways to diversify their hard-earned money, and gold is the perfect solution. For example, a gold IRA from my trusted friends at the Birch Gold Group lets you diversify your IRA or 401k into physical gold with zero taxes and zero penalties. You stay in control with a tangible asset that's held value for thousands of years. And right now, Birch Gold is offering a free info kit to help you understand how it works. Just text the word SECURE, SECURE, to 989898. There's no pressure, no obligation, just the facts. You can't predict the future, but you can be prepared, but only if you educate yourself. So take that first step right now. Text SECURE to the number 989898 today. That's SECURE to 989898.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever. We have select new Kia models. 0% APR for 5 years. 0 down payment or 0 payments until spring. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you in another dealer's Kia. Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
It's time to get in the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Sign up for a Unity card at Players Club and receive 50% off voucher for Fresh Harvest Buffet for up to 2 people. Don't miss the $270,000 Blackjack Tournament buy-in series happening through March 22nd. The $600,000 Dragon Link free slot spin on Mondays in February, and the $50,000 bonus time slot tournament Tuesdays in February. Plus, they got great entertainment and some of the best restaurants in Tampa Bay, like the Council Oak Steakhouse. Stop in the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, the coolest place in Tampa Bay.
Come cheer on the victor as Victor Hovland defends his title, and the Valspar Championship celebrates 25 years of premier PGA Tour golf action with superstars galore and award-winning fan hospitality and family fun. March 17th through the 22nd at Innisbrook's Copperhead Course. Country stars Tyler Hubbard and Lee Brice co-headline the free Valspar live concert presented by Chick-fil-A. Come celebrate 25 years of PGA Tour golf. Get your tickets and parking at ValsparChampionship.com.
Step into the story at the Bay Area Renaissance Festival. Discover all new experiences for the whole family. Set sail for adventure at Buccaneer Bay. Master stealth and speed at the Knights Ninja Challenge. And create enchantment at the Wicked Wand Workshop. Cheer for thundering jousts. Explore shops and games and bite into the legendary turkey legs. Save on tickets at participating Circle K stores or visit BayAreaRenFest.com. The Bay Area Renaissance Festival. Weekends, February 14th to March 29th. Huzzah!
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
This weekend on The Bone, sponsored by Florida Prepaid College Savings Plans. Open enrollment is now.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken?
Oh, man, Brittany deleted one of her newer Instagram videos.
No.
I got to say, you free Britney folk, you've got blood on your hands. Look, I bought into it. I watched the documentary. I thought she deserved emancipation from her father, who seemed to be unfairly controlling her life and her finances.
Yeah, I did too.
Turns out she's not fit to be on her own. She needs a conservatorship, and she needs it now.
Or, Drewbert,
yes?
What if you have the talent, you have the skills, you make the money.
Right.
Don't you have the right to go badass crazy with it?
I suppose, and she is.
Who are we? If she wants to go headlong into Loopville, it's her choice.
Man, I got to say, for every single one of us who saw it, is just a tragic sight to behold. And I hope if she has it in her circle, I hope someone in it can get to her and get her some help before it's too late, because, man, divert my attention.
I'll tell you whose caution we ignored. Timberlake's JT, he tried to warn us.
He tried to tell us, cry me a river, if you will. All right, so here's the story, and you can react to it if you'd like at 800-771-1025.
Oh, it looks like we got to go to break.
Damn it. I tried that time.
Sorry.
This one involves a Buccaneers player who seems like a nice kid, brought a lot of energy to the team, but he has found himself, Tez Johnson has, in a very unfortunate public mess because his ex-fiancée has put him on Front Street, spilling the tea publicly, accusing him on TikTok of cheating on her the same day he asked her to marry him. Layla Thompson Weiner has given her side of the story over their split on her TikTok account a little over a year after Tez Johnson proposed to her. She claims that Johnson sent sexually explicit messages to his ex-girlfriend on the morning of the proposal, and then even after she said yes to being his wife. Is it okay that she's putting all this information out there? Like, he's not part of your life anymore. A year later, you should have moved on. This isn't healthy to be putting this stuff out there, right?
So I'm just making sure that I'm following it. So she found out, and she didn't go through with their marriage, right?
Yeah, they did not. She found out because she saw screenshots. She shared what appeared to be screenshots of the sexual messages she said he sent to his ex-girlfriend the day they got engaged.
And she's just now putting it out a year later?
A year later.
Ooh.
A year later. Quote, if I can make one woman feel seen, heard, or understood, help in a healing journey, then I've done what I set out to do. No, what you're setting out to do is embarrass Tez Johnson, and in the process, you're embarrassing yourself. You know?
Well, yeah, why wait? If that's your purpose, why did you wait a year? How much damage was done to women in a year, if there was any?
I just don't understand why do it at all, but especially why do it a year after. That is just nuts. 800-771-1025. Our buddy Josh Maloney, your co-host on the Cat Named Mo Rock Show, Saturdays at 4, right here on 102.5 The Bone. You on at 4 tomorrow?
We're on 2 to 4, but Josh Maloney in his third week playing hooky to see the St. Pete Grand Prix.
Well, he's in the racing community.
Yeah, I know.
That's work for him.
I understand.
He weighed in and said, the look in Brittany's eyes, I have to wonder if she is possessed. They finally came calling for her soul in exchange for her success. And instantly you want to laugh, but then you want to go, you might be onto something. Like that is the look of a woman who sold her soul to Satan for success.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I've come back to pay the price, to collect my debt,
Yeah.
Scary. But back to the Tez Johnson thing. Again, not saying that what he did isn't heinous. Of course it is. And if you had a reaction afterwards where right away you were like, hey, if you think this is a good dude, just know that but a year later, when you should have undoubtedly moved on with your life, to drag that out there like that, whether you intended it to or not, doesn't exactly paint you in a flattering light, my dear.
That's straight up vindictiveness. There's no social justice within your agenda. You're just being vindictive.
That's exactly it. 800-771-1025 is our phone number if you'd like to weigh in on whether or not it is okay for an ex to do this a year later. I'll never understand the ladies who take out a billboard like, this is Bill, he's a cheater. It's like, again, not to excuse what they did, but why focus? If you're focusing your energy on that, you're not focusing your energy on getting better yourself and doing good things for yourself.
All right, well, let me ask you this, and then you have a call here to take. You can cheat on somebody and make them look like a fool, and you can cheat on somebody and not make them look like a fool. And I think sometimes when it makes you look like a fool, you want that revenge back.
Yeah, I totally get that. I don't know that this is necessarily revenge. Like, if I'm Tez Johnson, sure, the public aspect of it is ugly and uncomfortable, but it's definitely a statement that, man, I sure am glad that I didn't go through with the marriage to that lady.
Yeah.
If that's in their heart and soul the whole time, run head for Z Hills, my man. All right, let's talk to somebody. 800-771-1025. Friday night, I'm at Mardi Gras at Universal Orlando. Do what he did.
Yeah.
Then for her to report on it. So I think maybe they both dodged new girlfriends. That is beyond. Like what? You're a psychopath if you could do that. You know what I mean?
Doesn't it make you think, though, maybe she did something to make him do that?
Said yes to the wedding proposal?
Come on.
That's interesting victim blaming you're doing. I'm not opposed to it as a concept, but in this case, I can't see what she would do. You didn't say yes fast enough.
Yeah.
I'm texting my ex right now. Look what I got. Shower time. Woo!
Here's another call.
Thanks, man. Appreciate the call. Have a good one. Hey, good afternoon. You're live on Drew Garabo Live with Maurice and Drew. Who are you and what do you want?
This is Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. What's up, baby doll?
I want to weigh in on that. First of all, I think it's wrong that she did that. But it could be, we don't know what's behind the scene. So he could have been messing with her, texting her, and it probably pissed her off or whatever, and she did that. So we don't know
so
what's
you mean
behind
recently
the scene.
where he was trying to sniff back at it, just hey, sorry about what I did, baby, what you been doing? And she's like, oh, no, you didn't. I'm going public with this one.
Yeah, or it could have been something like that, but it escalated a little bit more, and he probably pissed her off. And then she was like, you know what? Hold my beer.
Yeah,
and did that.
Look, anything's within the realm of possibility. I'll never understand what motivates anyone to do something like that. It's hard to see this when you're in the situation, but the quicker you can process a loss and move on with your life, the better off and healthier you're both going to be. And it's hard to let go of somebody. It really is, especially if you spent significant time together. But you just got to get to a point where you go, okay, this person wronged me horrendously, but they did me a favor by showing me their true character and who they are. So I'm going to live a happy life without this philanderer, and he's probably going to live a happy life without me. And boom, living well is the best revenge, you know?
Yes, I agree. He probably was calling her for the ring. Give me back my ring.
Oh, yeah. Look, I mean, I don't know what legally her responsibility is, but if you put a ring on her finger, probably a hefty like 6-carat ring or something, and then you sex an ex-girlfriend, she gets to keep that ring and pawn that ring and do whatever she wants with that ring, because that's
For
the price
sure.
you pay for being a scumbag, you know?
Exactly. All
Right
right.
on.
Thanks for taking my call. Thank you.
Thanks for making it, Michelle. Appreciate it. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Thanks for
You too.
calling us. Yeah, hell yeah. 800-771-1025. We are live at Universal Orlando. Mardi Gras is going on in full swing. Just managed to get out there and dodge a couple of raindrops. Man, I hope it's not raining for Just Call Mo's golf tournament tomorrow.
Oh, I know.
You know what the chance of rain in Orlando is tomorrow during the day?
No, I do not, sir.
I'll tell you, 95%.
Oh, it's going to rain.
I was texting Mo's guy, John, this morning about it, and I'm like, a glass half full guy says there's a 5% chance of it not raining. And he said, yeah, it looks like it's coming in the morning and then hopefully dying out by the afternoon when the Just Call Mo Mini Masters will be held at the Congo River Golf Course. I mean,
Would the greens be sufficiently dry by then?
I mean, it's mini golf, so they're not. It's not real grass.
Okay.
So I think it'll be fine as long as it's not a rain, like a downpour. I think it'll be good. But I mean, I brought my own putter. I brought my putter head cover. I brought a golf outfit. Like I'm taking this seriously, both from an apparel perspective and a performance perspective. I'm in this thing to win this thing. I tried to get Sarah a caddy bib that said Garabo on the back. But my efforts were fruitless to acquire that. I'm a failure. 800-771-1025. Great calls from ladies, great calls from men about Tez Johnson from the Bucs. Found himself in a very unfortunate, uncomfortable, ugly public situation.
It feels like, and I think what you said about maybe he is sniffing back around and she's just like, okay, dude. And he might be sniffing back around with someone that he's on his arm, you know what I mean? So doing the same behavior.
Yeah, it could be, and maybe he's done nothing more than just try to live his life without her. And she's like, "Oh no, you don't get to live your life without me. You wronged me."
Yeah, there's always that.
Yeah, and when you hold on to the past like that, all it does is prevent you from moving on with your life and being happy. Breaking news as of yesterday, and I don't know if this is just a hockey rumor or what. Steven Stamkos has reportedly expressed interest in being traded out of Nashville, listing 3 teams as preferred landing spots: the Dallas Stars, the Minnesota Wild, and the Tampa Bay Lightning. This is a weird thing to say, and I know hardcore Lightning hockey fans would agree with me. Love the sentiment behind it. I don't think he fits with what we do right now. And I hate saying that because he's the all-time face of the Tampa Bay Lightning. I mean, the guy grew up here, went from a kid to an adult here, but Stamkos and the Tampa Bay are going to have to make a decision when it comes to the law because he's Mike Evans, because he's always been here since his rookie year, because of all of his sacrifices. I saw Todd Bowles, Buccaneers head coach, in an interview saying what I think a lot of us should say, which is Mike Evans, because he's played for us for so long, has earned himself the right to see what it would be like to play for another team. You know what I mean? To explore his options and see if someone, and here's what's going to happen, just like with Stamkos. There will be a team out there, Raiders, Dolphins, who knows. There will be a team out there that is willing and ready to overpay for Mike Evans to join their team. And then just like Stammer had to do, Mike Evans will have to weigh what is more important to him. Getting tens of millions of dollars more, for which you cannot begrudge him, or signing a lower contract, making significantly less money just to stay with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers out of loyalty. And the Bucs, they shouldn't overpay for Mike Evans just because of what he's done. You know what I mean? I don't know what the right thing to do here is. I think, just like with Stamkos, You got to let him walk and make more money someplace else and try to rewrite the last part of his legacy.
Yeah.
But look what Stamkos did. He hasn't. And being willing to pay $7 million a year, $5 million a year, versus the Dolphins offering him 12, 10, that and go. Well, how much is enough? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Oh, you don't got to be greedy. But this is a dude who sacrificed his body for his craft. This is a guy who will definitely go down as one of the best wide receivers in the game. And, man, I would hate to be a general manager for a sports organization because of that reason. You have to remove emotion from it, and you have to invest in the right player at the right amount of time. And I don't know that means that Mike Evans will be back as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer.
Yeah.
Good times. All right, hang tight. I finally got to the Tez Johnson story. Super proud about that. 800-771-1025 if you would like to weigh in before we get the heck out of here for the day. There is...
For the weekend, for the week.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, it's Friday, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I love that. Before we get out of here, a local Ybor City legendary bar and concert venue is closing and is worthy of a send-up. It's the lead story on the Tampa Bay Times today. And if you remember the website Ashley Madison, they are trying to relaunch and rebrand as a legit dating. I don't think under that umbrella you're ever going to get any legitimate dating people. What an evil service to offer the opportunity for people willing to cheat to hook up with each other. There's a special place in hell for that website and the people who made it a thing. 800-771-1025 is the number. We'll be right back and close out the week as I am at Universal Orlando. But first, I want to tell you the Fran Hosch Law Group throws great events throughout the Tampa Bay area. Go to lawfran.com or check out the Fran Hosch Law Group Facebook events page to find out more. You'll find Fran rescuing animals everywhere, hosting bike nights. I just saw they had their final Bay Area Riders Bike Night at Tampa Joe's, so that'll be no more on Tuesday nights. But, of course, every Wednesday you have Bike Night at Quaker Steak and Lube, all kinds of biking events at OCC Roadhouse and Burt's Barracuda. And then Fran just got her new bike by Orange County Choppers. Really cool-looking bike for the law firm. Fran is awesome. She cares so much about the motorcycle community because they've done so much to support her. You can find out why it means so much to her and how she got her start and why community involvement means so much to Fran Hosch by going to her website, lawfran.com. I'm very proud to say that that Fran is the longest-running partner of Drew Garabo on 102.5 The Bone. Hang tight. More Drew Garabo live to come.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
By the way, my wife and I had the most unsexy exchange last night. She was laying in bed next to me. She was laying on her side, so her butt was facing towards me. So I leaned over and I tried to find some skin, and I was just patting around, and I finally found her butt, and I was rubbing her butt, and she turned around and she's like, "Are you looking for something?"
Listen to the Mike Calta show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone, or anytime with the full show replay on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Still on-ramp right lane blockage in Hillsborough, I-4 West and the Selman. Fletcher Avenue eastbound crash at Florida Avenue. If you're taking Brandon Boulevard, be prepared to be delayed north of 15 minutes eastbound towards South St. Cloud Avenue back to Beverly Boulevard. Pinellas delay, 275 south at Roosevelt. Now down to one left lane blocked. Earlier crash clearing soon. Report that traffic lights are working incorrectly at Druid Road east at alternate 19 or Missouri Avenue. This is Eric with traffic.
A man hit on his way to work filed a $10,000 claim. Denied. After 5 surgeries, Farah and Farah fought for him and won a $2.2 million verdict. Let them cook, Tampa.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their air conditioner?
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at BadgerBobs.com. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1309294.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Prime time, baby. I am the first Mo, but there is a second Mo, and he is the Mo that will help you if you need a personal injury attorney. It's Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt. Here he is to say one word because I've used up all the time. Hi. That's it. You got one word. Don't he sound sexy? 800, call Mo with an E. Injured on the go, just call Mo.
Non-attorney spokesperson, offices Tampa.
That's Mo with an E.
The 2026 Florida Strawberry Festival. Still growing. Today is Publix Food and Fun Friday. Bring any Publix or Greenwise non-perishable and get $5 off the $30 wristband. And ride all day for just $25. It's Joe D. Messina at 3:30. And Jamie Johnson at 7:30 on the Wish Farm Soundstage. Should have seen it in color. Saturday features Lone Star, then Ty Myers. And it's also Special Smiles Day, sponsored by Rotary Club of Plant City. Attendees and one companion admitted free from 9 to noon. The Florida Strawberry Festival, now through March 8th, with hundreds of exhibits, arts and crafts, free entertainment, and awesome food, featuring Plant City's delicious strawberry shortcake. Get details and tickets today at flstrawberryfestival.com. Visit a participating Publix supermarket for discounted admission tickets. The 2026 Florida Strawberry Festival, still growing.
Guys, the Valentine flowers were fine, but nothing says I love you quite like a home electrical upgrade.
During Valentine month at Bolt Electric.
Valentine month?
You deserve a whole month, honey.
Aw.
So let Bolt replace that broken light switch that annoys her, or install a new plug where one doesn't exist.
To give her reading nook or favorite wall art new illumination.
We hope you got her flowers.
But what she really wants is some love-sparking electrical magic.
From Bolt.
At boltelectric.com.
Mike Calta here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. Now is the time to get into Stingray Chevrolet and upgrade for less during their Stingray President's Day sale. To make room for new inventory, current models are on sale below market value, and they'll pay top dollar for your current vehicle. You can keep the cash, or you can use it to trade up and save even more. It's happening right now at Stingray Chevrolet. Visit stingraychevrolet.com or get in the big store on I-4 Exit 22 Plant City. Stingray Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Are your investments in the right accounts? What's best, traditional or Roth? Are you receiving all available tax deductions? Are you paying as little in tax as you can? These are all questions you can't afford to get wrong. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth, and in many cases, it's not what you make, but it's what you keep that makes the real difference. Trajan Wealth and Trajan Tax work closely together exclusively. No more guessing about whether you should do a Roth conversion, or if maxing out your 401k is really the best option. Our nationally recognized fiduciary advisors and CPA team work in tandem to make sure your tax strategy works with your investment strategy. We'll even do your tax preparation. One team, one strategy. Isn't it time for a second opinion? Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Many of you know that my inspiration for becoming an accident attorney was my brother Tim, who was rendered a quadriplegic at age 18. I didn't know what a personal injury lawyer was or what they did, but I soon did. Tim was treated terribly by the insurance company, and I became enraged. It was a constant delay and deny. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Tim later worked with me for 27 years. Last year, my hero died at age 65. You can see my eulogy for him by visiting mybrothertim.com. He was one hell of a man. Because of Tim, together we built the largest injury firm in the world, and our clients are treated the way I would want my family to be treated. At Morgan & Morgan, nobody is a nobody and everybody is a somebody. If you need our help, visit forthepeople.com on your phone or computer. See you soon, Tim. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Injured? Dial #law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
just when you thought the savings had ended. Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever. We have select new Kia models. 0% APR for 5 years. 0 down payment or 0 payments until spring. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you in another dealer's Kia. Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
The Valspar Championship is back March 19th through the 22nd. Score $20 off Thursday GA tickets thanks to Michelob Ultra. Just scan the QR code at Winn-Dixie, Wawa, Lucan's Liquor, Circle K, or Frenchie's to unlock your savings. Big names, big swings, big savings. Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. America, look around. Everywhere you go, prices are still high, rates have been whipsawing markets, and the debt and spending don't exactly scream stability. Experts say diversifying with intention is the #1 secret account that all American smart money uses to hedge against instability. Monetary Gold has been around since 2000, witnessing multiple economic setbacks. If you call now, Monetary Gold will cover up to a lifetime of your IRA fees on qualified accounts. Call Monetary Gold now at 877-NOW-GOLD. That's 877-NOW-GOLD. Performance may vary. You should always consult your financial and tax professional.
It's Kona Big Wave Spring Break. Grab your crew, catch the vibes, and party with us Sunday from 4:30 till 6 at Saltwater Hippie on Madeira Way on Madeira Beach. Win paddleboards, coolers, concert tickets, and more. Details at springbreaktampabay.com.
If you've been injured, we're prepared and ready to help. Call Farah and Farah anytime. Tampa.
You could win a new Corvette Z06 at the Strawberry Festival from Stingray Chevrolet. The best Corvette we've ever raffled. Tickets still just $5. Every dollar benefits unity in the community right here at home. Enter online at stingraychevroletraffle.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Mostly cloudy skies overnight tonight, some fog and off and on showers rolling in from the Gulf. It'll be a mild night. We'll see lows in the mid-60s. Coming up on Saturday, showers, some fog early, and the rain gradually coming to an end with a high in the mid to upper 70s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Closing you out with a very soulful number. One of my favorite songs in the entire universe. Stick Figure, Weight of Sound. Lyrically, it speaks to you. Sonically, it uplifts you. Just a beautiful song. And I'd like to send this one out to the world tonight. What a jam.
This one goes out to my girl tonight. I'll sing a song for you because the mood is right. It's 2:16 on a Saturday night. My girl, she is passed out. She's not feeling alright.
Hell yeah.
24 hours it can be
Hope you're set for a phenomenal weekend, albeit not necessarily dry. But hopefully they'll have the St. Pete Grand Prix unimpeded. I know John Senning's going to be down there with access to some delicious food. I told him to spoil himself. He is going to win this contest against Pat Maroon. Maroon, by the way, on the call last night with Dave Mishkin on the Bolts game up in Carolina. Very good to hear Pat Maroon spreading his wings as a broadcaster. He did a great job with Mish. I can't imagine having to keep up with Dave Mishkin. You know what I mean? Like, we just sat down with him the other day from the Bolts game, and man, I was telling Sarah this. there aren't too many guests that I have to feel like I have to try real hard just to keep up with them. Dave Mishkin is at the top of that list. I'm fighting like hell to keep up with that dude and not step in it hockey-wise because he is as sharp as a razor, you know?
He's just real easy to listen to as well.
Yeah.
And his delivery, his cadence, I really enjoy when he's there.
Yeah, he's so good at what he does, and I loved our conversation with Julie Stewart-Binks as well. I thought she was just fantastic, and I left my credential at the game. I got a nice text from Steve Versnick that said, you missing anything? I'm like, what? He's like, did you leave your credential here? And I'll be darned if I didn't. I sure enough did. It is Mardi Gras at Universal. One last time. Let's kick this up a notch. Food from around the world, bunch of different countries, the parade every single day. Get on out here to the premier theme park destination anywhere, let alone the state of Florida. With Mardi Gras, you can get yourself a Universal Orlando Resort food and beverage card that lets you relish in the delectable flavors of Mardi Gras and enjoy more for less. Pay $65 for a $75 card or an exclusive $150 card for only $120. By my math, that'll save you $30. And then when you get out of here, which people already have, they close at 7. God, I wonder if I could just run for ET and ride that real quick. We're going to find out right after this show. They're going to be kicking me off that I'll be the only dude on ET. But you can keep the good times rolling at Universal City Walk and the Universal Orlando hotels, open late, Bourbon Street beignets at the Kitchen and Hard Rock Hotel, Korean Cajun jambalaya at Bar 17 Bistro. Always a good time out here at Universal, and I want to thank Paula and Clay, as always, for rolling out the red carpet and helping us have a tremendous time here today. Thank you, Maurice. You did great as well.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Drew.
Absolutely. It was a fun week of great conversations and good times. If you'd like to get in, before we get out of here, we call it Give Dick a Rest, where you call up, we put you right on the radio, and ideally you say something entertaining. 800-771-1025. You call, you say something funny, we move on, and boom, we are done. Just found out that the golf course that I played out at Stream Song, and thank you very much to everyone who helped make that happen, from their director of golf to Fatima, who works in their spa and listens to the show. Stream Song's red course, the course we played, voted the number 2 public course in the state of Florida by Golf Week magazine. So congratulations to those guys. And, no surprise there, because that is a magnificent facility.
All right. We got some calls.
Let's do it. Let's do this Give Dick a Rest and get that guy out of here for the day. Hello.
Hey, Drew.
Hi.
Hey, Drew. Hey, Mo. Happy
Hi.
Friday.
You too.
I'm looking forward to the 11th hole, 12th tee action at the Dex Imaging
Yes,
Party
sir.
Center there.
Yes, sir.
Inquiring minds want to know, will this be a potential ticket option for a contest if you guys run?
I doubt it. I did not think about that really. Nothing's impossible, but I not that I'm aware of right now. I would say your best bet is to do what you did and snag a spot up in the Dex Imaging booth tent and the hooky hole with us. But you never know. I like John's idea of us calling our broadcast Between Two Holes, as we will be on the 11th green and the 12th tee box. But what a great spot to be in, especially if you're into watching golfers try to bomb one and get on the green in 2 on a par 5. I was on the green in 3 on that very hole when John Brennan and I played. I had a birdie putt, albeit a very long one, on that hole. So I can't wait to see what the pros do with it, getting a lot closer to the hole than I did, for sure. Thanks, man. Appreciate the call.
All right. We got 3 minutes left. I'm putting everybody on hold so you can burn through them.
Let's go.
Go.
Hello.
Hey, Drew. How's your grandma?
Oh, still dead. Thank you very much. That Dead Grandma update brought to you by Achieva Credit Union, ACHIEVACU.com for Achieva Credit Union. Low mortgage rates, low auto loan rates. They'll help you with gap coverage, with auto loans. They can do everything. A certified financial counselor in every location. They have been a credit union I've relied on for not just my own personal banking, but charitable endeavors all over the place. David at Achieva just can't wait to help us with our various charity stuff. So thank you so much to Achieva Credit Union for not only sponsoring Down to Bowl 5, but Down to Bowl 4 and Down to Bowl 3 and everything we do here on The Bone. You guys are the absolute best.
That's the kind of turnaround that made you Gam Gam's favorite.
That's right. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Something funny.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying something funny, Nelly. I appreciate that. Nelly finally said something funny, Morris.
There you go.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can we help you?
Eeny, miny. Hey, Mo, stay black, brother. Drew, quit skipping the lines.
The next funny call Rob makes will be the first funny call Rob makes, I like to say. 800-771-1025. Hello, it's Drew Garabo Live. You're on Give Dick a Rest.
Drew, pretending to speak Creole on the radio as a white dude is the audio equivalent of blackface. But we love you, so you get a pass from us black guys.
Thank you, Preston. I suppose I appreciate that very much. Hello, it's Give Dick a Rest on Drew Garabo Live.
Thank you to all the sponsors. Drew Garabo Live with Mo Gas. Popping uppers, downers, all arounders, railing lines, ripping bongs, bolts by two tomorrow. Shake it.
I love the fake Scotty Farrell. That will never not make me laugh. That dude sounds so much like the real Scotty Farrell, sports broadcaster. It is ridiculous.
All right.
One more. Hello, Give Dick a Rest.
Personal foul, illegal use of silence in studio and lying about it on Maurice. Pass the distance to the exit. That penalty results in a lack of credibility.
Boy,
That's
oh
my
boy,
man right
this
there.
is exactly how
call.
rumors get beat.
Rumors, huh? That's a rumor that I smelled yesterday, huh? It's an interesting take.
20 seconds, Drew.
Sure did smell more like okay. Thank you, Maurice. Thank you,
Drew.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Stick around for whatever airs on this show, in this station at that time. And don't forget to get with Climate Design, because when your AC starts running like nobody's business, which it's going to start doing soon, you need to make sure everything is running smooth. Climate Design can do that for you. They can even get you a new train system, super efficient, brand new train HVAC system, and they can snag your rebate up to $2,600. Do not wait until this summer is 10 times hotter than last summer. Call Climate Design at 527-540-0097 or go to climatedesign.com. That's climatedesign.com. Thank you. Good night.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. John Sinning and Drew Garabo are live at the Valspar Championship, presented by Neutral, which means time to ditch work. Join The Bone Thursday, live at the Dex Deck on the 11th green. Play hooky, watch some golf. Quiet! Oh, come get rowdy with the boys. Limited tickets are available to see the action from the 11th green and 12th tee box. We have a full-service premium bar, and we'll be making custom hats with our hat press pop-up that you can only get at our broadcast. I mean, come on, sound better than your job? Yeah, no shit, it is. Listen to The Bone all week to win tickets, or head to theboneonline.com now to buy your tickets today. Then join us Thursday, March 19th at the Valspar. Come hang with John, Drew, and 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
275 North in Hillsborough has a crash at I-4. 2 right lanes blocked at last check. Road Ranger on the scene. Dale Mabry northbound at Lutz Lake Fern has a crash. Hillsborough Avenue incident eastbound at George Road, which is before the Veterans. Pinellas crash 66th Street North at Park Boulevard. And another crash East Bay Drive eastbound at Starkey. This is Eric with traffic.
2 family members were violently rear-ended, but insurance denied liability. Farah and Farah used crash data to prove fault and secured $3 million. Farah and Farah's ready to cook, Tampa.
Come cheer on the victor as Victor Hovland defends his title, and the Valspar Championship celebrates 25 years of premier PGA Tour golf action with superstars galore and award-winning fan hospitality and family fun. March 17th through the 22nd at Innisbrook's Copperhead Course. Country stars Tyler Hubbard and Lee Brice co-headline the free Valspar live concert presented by Chick-fil-A. Come celebrate 25 years of PGA Tour golf. Get your tickets and parking at ValsparChampionship.com.
Hey, it's Drew Garabo. As a longtime Spectrum internet and mobile customer, I can tell you, Spectrum is a real deal. My home gets fast, reliable, fiber-powered internet with all the speed I need for streaming, working, and everything else. And with Spectrum Mobile running on America's fastest 5G network, I can stay connected anywhere I go. Plus, getting internet and mobile together saves me big. Switch today and see what Spectrum can do for you. Go to Spectrum.com to learn more. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and delivered by HFC.
When my wife and I got married after both graduating law school, we didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. Ultima had to give me her gas card just to drive home. We never could have imagined that one day we would have the largest injury firm in the world and $25 billion in money collected and counting. As good Catholics, we had 4 children fast. They all work in the firm today. Our family protecting yours. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. But our greatest gift was years away, grandchildren. Today we have 6 and counting. It's the greatest joy that we have ever experienced. I think about them all day long. Our family promises to protect your family should you need us. Call us. It's easy. Visit forthepeople.com and make sure you hug your grandchildren. God's final gift to us. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait and don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Attention, South Tampa. Bubble Down Car Wash, the bestest car wash in town, is coming to South Tampa on Dale Mabry. Join us this Saturday, the 28th, for our grand opening. And for the next 5 days, Bubble Down South Tampa is offering free car washes.
Get the Let Out. The American Led Zeppelin is coming to Ruth Eckerd Hall on Sunday, March 15th. Experience the classics like never before in a powerful live concert celebrating the music of Led Zeppelin. Don't miss Get the Let Out, the American Led Zeppelin at Ruth Eckerd Hall. Tickets on sale now. Visit RuthEckerdHall.com.
Contact Tax Relief Helpers for details and restrictions.
Attention, anyone that owes money to the IRS. Every day, your unpaid tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. The longer you wait, the more you will end up paying. If you owe $10,000 or more, now is the time to settle your debt before the IRS takes aggressive action, like taking your wages or property. A special toll-free number has been established so you can stop penalty fees, avoid liens, levies, or other hostile measures by the IRS. Call Tax Relief Helpers right now.
I got behind on my taxes and owed $48,000. I called and they got my bill lowered to just $3,500.
I owed $87,000 in taxes and it was scary. I got the amount I owed down to just $3,500. I saved $83,500.
If you owe money to the IRS, don't wait another day. Your tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. Call right now before the IRS enforces liens, levies, or other aggressive measures. The call and consult are absolutely free. Call now.
Call 800-476-6115. 800-476-6115. That's 800-476-6115.
Rides, and more rides at the Florida Strawberry Festival. Over 80 rides on the Degler Attractions Midway. Lazy Days RV Ride-a-thon Thursdays, $20. $5 ride discount on Publix Food and Fun Friday, February 27th, with any Publix non-perishable or Greenwise item. Or $5 off on Tampa Bay Times Day, March 6th with printed coupons. Circle K Super Saturdays wristbands, ride all day for only $30. Coca-Cola Family Sunday, save $5 with any Coke brand can or bottle. Chick-fil-A Ride-a-thon Day, March 2nd, $20 with proof of purchase. Tampa Bay History Center Tuesday, March 3rd, any ride, $2. Hungry Howie's Ride-a-thon, March 4th, only $20 with proof of purchase. It's Moonlight Magic from 10 p.m. till 2 a.m., March 6th, only $30. Receive your free Polar Pop voucher from Circle K with any wristband purchase. Visit flstrawberryfestival.com for details. That's flstrawberryfestival.com. The 2026 Florida Strawberry Festival. Still growing.
For everything your heart holds, Advent Health is here. Find nationally recognized heart care experts at floridaheartexperts.com.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
This weekend on The Bone, sponsored by Florida Prepaid College Savings Plans. Open enrollment is now.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Stick a point at the left point. Point Shattenkirk. Circle to Hedman. Tees it up.